Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us today. We've got a 3-hour show full of sell it or melt it deals. Our last call. It is a very special day. I got to say, when we can bring out a 5-carat plus diamond tennis bracelet, that is a good day. But there's also going to be diamond earrings and alexandrites. We've got all of our certified alexandrites in one place on one wheel, marked down tremendously for you today. So that's going to be coming up. I'll tell you, these are like the $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 pieces we have. They are a fraction of that, a mere fraction. It is quite the day to be shopping here. We've got exceptional diamond pieces. I will tell you, the diamonds by the yard last night, that was the dangling version. We've got a smaller version thereof today. So that is going to be exciting. It's, of course, last call and everything. So it is the time to pick up your favorites or anything that you just see today that is something that catches your eye. The values could not be better. And like we've been seeing in the last couple of days, we're seeing a lot of new. As a matter of fact, the first item of the show today is something we've never had before. So it is an exciting time. We've got classics and favorites and your requests, but also pieces that even if you watch every single show we do, there are pieces that are totally fresh and updated. So speaking of requests, I have Kara. I've got your request here, as well as Yvette. So if you happen to be with us and looking for a great new find, Brazilian stone, or Kara wanted to see the triple DBTY, we've got them. So they're set aside, ready to go for you, but they are one only. So they're going to go quickly, so we like to wait till we know you're here. And then we've got a very, very special lineup that is going to include everything you could ever want in fine gems. Anything. You name it, we got it. It's all the exotics. And I want to thank everybody who's been shopping already. We've had some people shopping before the show even started. So congrats to you and thank you very much. So let's get started with that new piece. This is that amethyst, actually. So we've heard of amethyst, but we have not seen this style, this design, this really fabulous cut. And it's got diamonds that go up and over this very large stone. 1128351 is your item number, and that's going to get us started. What a thrill to bring you something as rare and as exotic as this is. It's in the white gold, and of course it's going to be our 335. We're calling it a baguette. It's a little bit different. This is it is one stone. So just to let you know, it's one. Actually, wait a minute, hold on. There might be two. There are two stones. Okay, it's hard to tell. And there's one little water spot I'm just noticing. So let me see if I can polish that up for you. So this is going to be white gold only. It's a lot of gold to hold those two stones. It's going to be a 335 total weight. Kind of looks like one stone, but it's fancy cut baguettes. It might have the outer perimeter of a baguette, but it's actually got a little more going on than that. You see the diamond overlay that's going to go right on over the top, right where that split is. Again, it really just is amazing, isn't it? The gold is white gold. The diamond weight is 24 points, so just under a quarter carat. And of course, our famous, our best, our beautiful, saturated, lovely qualities we love in amethyst. You know, that's the thing. It's a really common stone. It's a stone that is beloved. It's a stone that's well known. Any jewelry store should have an amethyst or two to show you, or maybe 500 of them. But this is really where it's about, like all the things we do, quality is first. So if we can't bring you the quality that's just exceptional beyond what you've seen before, we don't even bother. So this is really where you can get the best of the amethyst in the world. And it's that really rich, saturated color. We're going to see blues and purples and reds together. And it's one only in this designer ring. Let's try it on since it's a newer style that you have not seen. And I know there's a lot of you that don't miss a moment of a show, right? And that's because you don't want to miss a deal. And that's where, again, you're seeing something for the very first time. Check this out. When it really can move on the hand, you're really going to see how modern it is, the beautiful flashes of color. It's actually a modified baguette where each of these baguettes stacked together are going to give you a lot of almost like a radiant faceting, very similar to what we see in radiant faceting with scissor facets throughout. But the east-west setting really allows it to pick up the light. And then you see how the mounting goes beyond that, really gives you a nice heavier mounting. And it is, well, we're going to make it better than $29.99. The very first caller, there is only one. That is the key here to shopping this event, is that we've got one-of-a-kind jewelry. It is not lasting. It is not sticking around. Anything that does gets melted down anyway, so there's really no chance to get it beyond here today. So this is really where, again, you've got a chance to pick it up under $1,000, and I could just make it $9.99, but we're going to make it a little bit better, okay? So this is specialty, and it's in the white gold, and you got to tell me if you love it, because obviously one only, and we're going to take 10% off, and you got a few more days to take advantage of that, so I hope you will. And we're going to make it even better than $8.99. I'll make it $8.88 for the very first caller, and then of course it's another $88.80 off that, so $7.99 to get you that fabulous dual amethyst piece stacked, one on top of the other here for you, and that will be $7.99. $7.99. So a beautiful piece there. And that'll be 30 seconds. Then we've got aqua earrings, Tanzanite band with no diamonds, an emerald necklace that's our most affordable of the entire day. We've got Imperial topaz, conch pearl under $1,000. That's all coming up in the next 10 minutes. So it is going to be quite the show. I'm going to move quickly so we can show you as much because we are ready to get through the last little bit of this inventory. And once we do, sale event over. And then we've got brand new for you. So it's like, again, there's a silver lining to every, every ending has a new beginning, as they say. And so we're going to show you a lot of great pieces in the next few weeks. But that is here for $888 or $799. Then let's get to, I'm going to get to that emerald necklace right now. It's 112-2334, and it'll be our most simple, elegant style, a classic indeed. This month's birthstone, can you believe we are nearing the end of May? Well, here is the emerald that is the birthstone for the month of May. It's a beautiful stone. Set atop this platform of gold. It's in the 20-point stone. It's in a white gold chain, of course, all attached to the necklace so that it really keeps it ensured that you're going to have a beautiful centerpiece all the time. Then you've got your fabulous lobster claw closure here. And yes, we threw in some adjustability, 16, 17, and 18 inches. But look at that. 20-point emerald. I said this last night about emeralds. We had a 60-pointer and it was just glowing. Well, the big stones, of course, are wonderful. But there are, if you get a really fine quality in an emerald, the smaller stones can do their part and really glow and be outstanding as well. And that one really is. So it's in the white gold only. It's got that lobster claw closure. And again, 3 adjustable lengths. Let me try it on the neckline for you as well so you can get a better idea of what it's going to look like in that size range. And then, of course, you see it there. A beautiful, bright, really nature-inspired green. It's a real, just a beautiful stone, and that's what we love to see. But it's also going to be a lot better than $1,000. It could be when you've got a $600 chain. Actually, we've upgraded it because it's got the better clasp and the adjustability. But it could be easily $999. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that. And here's how we do it. So let's take a look here up close too, just so you can see all the details of that beautiful stone. There it is. That is a very impactful emerald out of Colombia. And again, no diamonds. It's not often we see something with no diamonds at all, but just as lovely and just as fabulous, really. And what I'll do is make it even easier than $500 or $499. Yeah, this is happening. And it's a solid gold chain and it's diamond cut as well. And it's going to be better than even $499. So I hope you're dialing in early. I hope you got the phone in hand. This Saturday show that we have on this May, whatever it is, 17th, I think it is, I've got to say, this is the day that you have your phone. You never part with it. Have your phone in hand ready to go because otherwise pieces are going to be disappearing before you even get a chance to dial in. So dial in the second you see something you love. I will do my part. I will make sure the values are exciting to the point where it's probably going to be a better price than you even imagine it to be, even if you're used to our values. So take a look at this one. It's not going to be $499. We'll make it $399 only, and that will be it. So $399, you get $40 off. That's going to be, of course, $359 to get that one. Our amethyst is still here. We do have the aquamarine stud earrings. They're big, though. They've got big gem presence to them. So we will see those coming up. And then, of course, Tanzanite band, conch pearl. Maybe you just want to see the conch pearl because I already gave it away. I already told you the price range on the conch pearl. We have a necklace with a conch pearl and diamonds, and it's under $1,000. So that has never happened. So we're going to bring that to you. And of course, it's going to be even more discount. You got to love that. But let's make sure you get this one, $399. Let's keep on moving. I'm not waiting for pieces to sell. So we can show you everything that we have left in the inventory. Okay, let's get to this band. This is Tanzanite. It is our only Tanzanite trillion I have in the entire inventory. Happens to be another sleek setting, very, very modern. Also, you could stack with it. It's got that nice straight edge to it. It's 112-6734, and you definitely want to dial in on this one. It's our blue wing block D in the trillion. Nothing more dazzling than a trillion cut stone. It's got the brilliance, and wait till you see the color. When it's actually face up to eye level, you'll see a better look at the color that you're getting. It is our 60-point trillion cut. It also has the mirror finish band that you see here, and it's a good size band. It's not a little thin little piece of, flimsy jewelry. Nothing I cannot stand more than flimsy jewelry. I grew up in an era where, I grew up as, my first foray into jewelry. I was at a very young age. I was around jewelry from a young age, even though it was not a family business or anything. I got to say, I was around jewelry because I had a mom who loved it. So, in the, mid 80s, I was getting my first lessons in jewelry when I was just a baby. And so this is really what it's all about when you've got really heavy, because this reminds me of like jewelry you'd see back in the 80s when gold was next to nothing and you could make heavier pieces. Yes, Tim? Okay, the emerald necklace is gone. Now this is our band, and again, please dial in early because I really, again, it pains me, literally pains me to see all the people that are missing out on items. You can really just totally avoid that by getting on the phone lines early, especially when I've got an under $1,000 band like this is. It's not $9.99, and that's a really high quality. You know our Tanzanite, the best in the world. And then of course a wearable, versatile, stackable, men's or ladies. I mean, stack if you want to, wear it on its own if you want to. Anywhere pinky to thumb ring, it works, but it's better than $888 or $777. It is only $699. And this reminds me of those chunky, heavier pieces. If you were also a jewelry lover back in the 80s and the 90s, and when, you know, gold was really they really just poured in the gold into great designs like this. That's what you're getting here in a band that is simple but stately, right? Really has that presence to it because of that mirror finishing. It stays in the white gold. We're going to size it for you, and then we'll get to those aqua earrings next. It's a nice variety. I do have a really affordable blue zircon as well. And again, inevitably the first item of the show is here. I could put up like the Hope Diamond for $1 and it would be here because it's the first item of the show and everyone arrives a little bit late. But reminder that we do still have that amethyst that was our first item of the day. So this one should be gone. It'll be $70 off. Yes, that one's gone. Congratulations. And then here come the aqua earrings. Now this is more than just a stud, I would say. Even though it's going to sit closer to the ear, it's kind of a drop because it's a bigger stone presence that's going to start with the post near the diamond, and then it's going to kind of drape from there. So depending on your lobe length, it might give you a little bit of drop off the lobe. It's 112691. There are two pairs of identical aquamarines. I had 4 identical stones, so we made 2 earrings together, and you've got the whole set in that fabulous white gold. And now you get a chance to get 209 in carat weight, and the diamonds right up top with the bezel sets, 5 points there. And yes. Sure, here's the profile once again of the Tanzanite band. Here's the profile of that ring. So you can see, and it just rolled away on me. It's a slippery little sucker, as was once quoted in a very famous movie. But take a look at that. That is, yeah, but that was snails and this is jewelry, so this is much better. But there you can see the profile. So it doesn't sit up, it's not set into the band, but it doesn't set up too high. So I think you're gonna enjoy wearing that every single day. Now here we go with the aqua studs. Again, kind of a drape depending on your length and just kind of how they sit on you and where your piercing is. But we're very excited, and yes, that's a good question. For our question on YouTube, I think so. Yes, it is. So I'm not sure what her name is, but or his name, but yes, it is. Definitely call us on that if you asked about the 5 carat. Yes, go ahead. Oh, did she get the emerald? Oh, wonderful. What a great way to go. Well, to see the early birds get all the good stuff, right? So she knows. She said, I was ready, and I pounced all over that emerald necklace. Thank you so much. And then here we go with the aqua earrings, our best of Sierra Santa Maria, and 209 cushion cut. That's going to be over a carat each. Let me show you. You see the post is behind the diamond, and then it's going to have a butterfly backing. Do want to show you the length so you get familiar with how they're going to look. No surprises when you see it in person. I hope you're never surprised, except for the fact that you're going to just be amazed at how much more beautiful your pieces are in person than they even could have been on TV. There they are at just under a ½ an inch there, top to bottom. I'll pop one in the ear real quick for you so you can see what they look like, but they're stunning aquas. That's the beauty of having Sierra Santa Marias. They're not your basic, barely there blues. They give you a nice pop of color. I don't even have a backing in, but look at that. This is a really important stone, and just making sure it doesn't fall right out. So take a look. I'd probably just be better just holding it up for you, but there it is. So you can see how that's going to look, and you really see those beautiful colors that it has, and you can see the really nice pop blues. So again, that would disappear in normal aquas. They would just look colorless or clear. Not the case here with our Sierra Santa Marias, and they're going to go out for less than $1,000. This is a huge value on really important aquas. I know aquas everywhere else might be on the more affordable side, but when you get into Sierra Santa Marias, it's a different animal. Let's take another look close up. They are white gold only. I like the fact that they're more sizable diamonds as well. Hi, Risa. Risa joining us from NYC. The N to the Y to the C is in the house here today. Love it. So, hey, Risa. And again, for our question on YouTube. Again, I'm not sure who that is because screen names are sometimes hard to decipher, but definitely call us and talk to your operators because, yes, I do believe it is available. They were asking about something from last night. So as long as it wasn't melted overnight, and it was a late night yesterday into this morning, so I don't think that the pieces from yesterday have been melted yet. So I know that the jewelers are here and they're just arriving in about 30 minutes. So yes, they will be. So get on the phone lines quickly if you have any questions about last night's jewelry. But here we go. This is better than $9.99. I know these are going to fly. They're white gold only. 2 pairs that are identical for you. Let's get them out the door and make them better than even $888. isn't that where we had our last teeny tiny aqua studs? I'm remembering we had some really small 30-point stones that were 888. And they were no diamonds, just the little teeny tiny stones. This is a much bigger example where each of those could be, they could be center stones in rings, no doubt about it. We're gonna make them only, it skips 777. Skip $699. I want to make it more affordable than that. Then we've got a blue zircon on the way that is really amazing, but this one's got to go, and they will, for $599, plus your extra $60 off that as well. So wonderful. And oh, by the way, I want to say, just in case we've got our birthday girl with us, Betty in California is celebrating a birthday today. I know often she's with us, so I just want to say a special shout out to Betty H in California if she happens to be with us, joining us on this fabulous Saturday on her special day. So again, Betty, happy birthday to you. Many, many more. Wishing you a wonderful day. And take a look at this. There are aqua earrings, March's birthstone, as a matter of fact. Yes. Okay, so we have one pair gone, one pair left. You got it. So one pair remaining now on the aquas, then we'll get to our blue zircon ring. I have a conch pearl pendant with the whole chain and everything, so it's a full necklace. Love that too. And any requests you have, get them in. Kara, I've got your request set aside. And also we have Yvette's request. So Kara and Yvette, if you're with me, let me know so we can show your request before somebody else snatches them. Because sometimes we don't even announce. I mean, there are pieces that go out here in our phone bank that, I'm not necessarily announcing because they're going out, on the in the phone bank. So I rarely hear about that. So here's what we've got. $599, take $60 off. They'll be $539 at checkout. Let's get to our blue zircon. This is a one-of-a-kind ring, of course, and it's 112871. Take a look. I've not seen many blue zircons go this affordable. I know last night I had one that a lot of people missed out on. So I wanted to bring you something that was, close. Best I can here. Carat 49 on this blue zircon. It's magnificent. 8071 is your item number. And yes, it is. A carat 49 stays in the white gold, which is lovely with it, I would say. I do have a larger blue zircon later that's going to have very subtle diamond weight that's in yellow gold. So if you're a yellow gold lover for your blue zircon, stay with me. I can always show that to you. But and we have backed up calls. So bear with us if you're waiting on hold. Thank you for your patience. Yes. Aquamarines are sold out then. Allison got the last pair. So they are gone. Everything gone but that first item of the show. As usual, like clockwork. I'll really panic one day if the first item of the show goes. I'll really start to panic. I will know that the zombie apocalypse is on the way. But here we go. 149 in zircon, 45 points in diamonds. Really classic setting. It just means you can pick it up. It never sticks around. It eventually goes. But, again, for the late arrivals. Maybe I need to talk longer at the beginning of the show. Nah. Here we go. This is just to get everybody here, right? Here we go with the blue zircon, one of a kind, almost a half carat in diamonds. Let me try it on. You can even stack with this ring because everything is elevated a bit off the hand. So you can stack with it if you want to. You can see there how it stacks right on next to it. That's thanks to that raised elevation. Everything sits up a little bit off the hand. Love that too. So how about this one for, well, it used to be $32.99. Let's make it a lot better. And this is that icy blue turquoise. It's got a lot of the blues in the green, turquoise color, blue zircon. There's really nothing else like it. It is stunning. And it's also going to be a fabulous value. My goodness, this is going to be a very special opportunity. $9.99 plus your extra $100 off. How hi, Stacy. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, oh, Stacy's picking up a new puppy tomorrow. Wow. I bet a Great Dane puppy is still pretty big when it's a puppy. You'll have to let me know, Stacy. I've not seen a Great Dane puppy, but I bet you they're a lot larger than I remember when I got my little Chihuahua puppies. They were just, really teeny tiny in the palm of your hand. I bet a Great Dane puppy is a little bit larger. So enjoy and good luck, Stacy. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm an animal lover, so I love to hear about the new pets joining the family and all of that. So here we go, $9.99. That'll be $8.99 at checkout. We're going to show you an Imperial topaz necklace, a conch pearl necklace, and then I have maybe one of our best values in a demantoid today. Have we seen anything in Russian demantoid in this Cellar or Melt It? Maybe 1, 2 pieces. I've got a ring today. And it's outstanding, and it's a big stone and almost 3/4 of a carat. So very much looking forward to that. And I see Charmaine's with us. I know I can't see everything that goes on Facebook. I can't see anything unless you tag me, but hi, Charmaine. Thank you so much. Hey, Charmaine, thanks for joining us today. Happy Saturday to you. All right, let's keep going. We got to move along. We do have diamond pieces today, plenty of them. I got the DBTY, got a 5-stone bezel set band. I've got huge diamond button earrings that got 2 carats 20 in diamonds. Don't forget about the big Alexandrites we're going to see as as well. Big Alexandrites, all GIA certified as well. So that's exciting. But let's move on. The blue zircon at this moment is here. I might as well just go show you the other one here just in case, so that way you're not wondering, because that's what I have a feeling could be the situation where maybe it's tougher to know which one to get until you see both. Now this one's always going to be a little odd sitting on the wheel because it's such a great designer mounting, and we took this really cool wannabe heart shape, but it's a pear shape that's got a fancier cut to it. I know it's going to lean a little bit, but wait till you see this on the hand. It sits up evenly on the hand. It kind of reminds me of a heartbeat style, like when we see the heartbeats that do the little, where the diamond zigzags and looks like a little, heart monitor. This really, because we're seeing that a lot in jewelry right now, in high-end designer jewelry, this is where the diamonds wrap around your pear shape, and then the diamonds form the heart, so it plays the illusion with the eye that the stone is actually a heart shape. Zine, did you have a question, or you're all good? Okay, so here we go. This is the only other blue zircon I have for the day. It is the huge stone, 112-7171. I'll keep that other one in the background if you're still considering it or want to pick it up. But this, of course, yellow gold, bigger stone. Actually, it's almost a 7-carat size. So that is pretty mighty here. It's one of our larger ones that we have had. So it's important and really special. And I know, wasn't that an unbelievable price tag? I know, I think all the prices are unbelievable. I've been calling this the practically free event. I mean, sell it or melt it is literally what it is, but it's been the practically free event. So if you have shopped anything from this last, I don't know, 280 weeks, whatever it's been, I think it's been 6. I think it's our longest sale event we've ever done. I think it's been 6 weeks today, 6 or 7. I think 6, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, it's been a long sale event, but it takes some time to go through all the inventory, doesn't it? So it's been a joy, and it's been one of those where everything has been outstanding in value. But if you like the 685 with 31 points in diamonds, there it is. And that's where, again, look at that beautiful, almost ribbon-like wraparound design. It's a halo of sorts, but instead of being right next to the stone, again, it's kind of ethereal, the way it's wrapping around. Look at how beautiful. And yes, it does sit up a little bit because of that height it's giving, but nothing, really anything more than what a typical ring always does. And we're going to do 31 points in diamonds. Look at that. Isn't that the way it anchors it? I love this point, this really beautiful way. It's asymmetrical, this side longer than the other. It's got that open work, really sits and supports that stone. But would you ever think that's anything but a heart shape? It's still a really rare, gorgeous pear that's shorter in its length than typical pears are. Are you ready? We've got a blowout. I've got this one. This used to be $59.99 because it's a huge 685 stone and it's ideal color, but it's not going to be anywhere near. Nowhere near. We're going to blow it out right now. Call me early if you want this one or the white gold option that we have. There are 2 great blue zircon rings, just all very, again, very special stones here, but you let me know which one do you like, the yellow gold pear shape or the oval in the white. But this pear shape is way down in price. We are putting a really big discount on everything, extra discounting on everything today. And we're going to get this one going for only, you know what, skip it. I was going to do half off at $3 grand. Let's make it a lot better than that. We have backed up calls already, so now you're seeing both. Let's decide which one's better for you. We've got the oval in the background, and we're going to make this amazing pear shape. I'm going to make it $1,999, plus it's $200 off, so it's only $1,799 for the pear shape. Yes, Zine? You want the zircon? In the yellow gold. All right, so that one's gone. Congratulations. It leaves us with 8071, which is the $999 option. They had the right idea. And I think they were buying it at $3,000, but instead we made it an extra $1,200 off. So well done there. Congratulations. Let's show you. Should we show the amazing demantoid? I think it needs to be here early because, well, it's one of the rarest stones in the world, and when it's a big size like this, it's no doubt going to go. Take a look. If there ever was, consider this. Demantoid was actually something that was discovered in Russia, and this is a Russian demantoid, so it's the OG original source. We've got 1125155, and it is one of our very, very best. It is a 72-point stone. That is what you could call a light 1 carat. It looks like a 1 carat stone. It's in the wider band of yellow and white diamonds and yellow and white gold, and everything's gone except the blue zircon and the white gold and the amethyst from the top of the show. So you've got 2 choices still to make here in our first 20 minutes. But here we are with the amazing 72-point round demantoid. It's got 9 points in the yellow diamonds. I know it looks like more. 17 points in the white diamonds. I know it looks like more. And then you've got this wider band, which is very unique. It's frilly, it's detailed, it's got a lot of mill grain and cutouts. I mean, this is a complex band to make. And don't make that, I don't want you to think that that's going to be a $59.99 ring, even though it should be, because, hey, it is supposed to be $59.99 because of the complexity, the designer gold. You can see the white gold throughout the back. It's going to stay as is. We'll size it for you. I don't think I have any gold or actually any sizing restrictions today. I don't think so. Not a one. So that's good news. We can size everything. I know sometimes we've had some size restrictions. Nothing today is restricted in sizing. So keep that in mind. It's really good news. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And yes, we do. We have a 5 carat 20 diamond tennis bracelet later today. But this one's going to go in a hurry because no, it is not going to be the $59.99 any longer. We have one. It's one of the rarest stones. And to the point I was making earlier, we have hardly seen any Russian demantoids in this event. So this is the time. And you see, it's got dispersion that goes way higher than diamond. So before you get a green diamond, I always say get a Russian demantoid first because they're rarer, they're more collectible. They're also a brighter, more lively green color. I think that, so many times green diamonds are lovely, but they can be kind of a mossy brown green or a yellow green. This is that bright, stark neon green. It's as bright as can be, and it's on this wider platform, and we only have one, so I'm going to blow it out, and it's less than $2,000. There you go, $19.99. Actually, wait. Before you say yes to $19.99 and take $200 off, let me go even lower than that. By a mile. We're not going to even go to the, what would that be after discount? $17.99. I could put up $17.99, give you another 10% off. Or I could just go lower than that even. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. We're not going to make, it's already gone. You know what? Give them an extra $100. We'll make it $16.99. It's already sold anyways. Congratulations. $16.99. Now for the big ruby. Had some gorgeous rubies last night on the show. Look at this. A 64 pointer in the bridge. Yeah, this is not a day when you want to sit back. I mean, I've been telling you to get on the phone lines early. We're seeing that proof here today. 1120748 is a gorgeous ruby. I mean, for those of you that don't even like rubies, take a look at that stone because I think I'm going to make you a ruby believer. It's our 64-point Burma with 82 points in diamonds in the bridge. Now, I know that bridge comes with a very high-end price tag, even just for the mounting by itself. This will not be. It's our $59.99 ruby. I think we can see why a stone like that would garner $59.99 right here on this show. Not retail, not out in wholesale, right here. We're going to make it even better than $59.99. And again, dial in early because it's not going to last. Nothing is. This is the day to get your favorites. And it is last call, too, on the event because I know we don't have much inventory left. It's like 10% of our inventory that is remaining. So it may just be days that we have left to save you this extra 10% on everything that already exists. And we're going to make this better than even half that price at $3,000 or $29 or $25 or $2,000 or $19.99. This is the one to get. Here's the ruby on the hand. Make sure you are dialed in. It is not going to last. And just say sold. And you saw it. Someone said sold at $19.99. I gave them an extra $300 off on that last ring. Here we're doing it again. Not even $1,500. Or $14.99. If you are somebody, I talk to people all the time, you probably, again, people that say I don't like rubies are usually people that don't know Burma yet. They haven't been introduced to the best luxury quality of ruby in the world. I was the same way. I was the exact same way when I started in the business. When I first saw I started in the business pretty early, but then I didn't see really, really good jewelry. The first couple of years I was in the business, I was selling just basics. I was selling a lot of peridot and amethyst and citrine and nothing wrong with that. But it was not till really 2003, 2004 that I saw Burma rubies. And then I too was really, it opened my eyes as to what rubies can be. And this is not going to be 14 or 13. I'm going to make it $12.99. You get another 10% off and it will be on its way to you for $11.69 and that ruby is the one you get because guess what? Everything is. Everything that you see on the air is what you get sent to your home. So that's really the idea here. And that's why you want to shop early and often because that's not here because it's not a great stone. It's here because it was $59.99. That's why it's here at this moment. And now it's not. It's not even close to that. So you've got a chance to pick it up for $11.69 and change to get that beautiful ruby home. And it stays in the yellow gold, but we're still going to size it for you. So that's going to be one for the ages here. And then we have a blue sapphire. I'm so proud of this blue sapphire. It's a large blue sapphire, I must say. It's going to be well over a carat. We're going to see that coming up. Plus we have our Imperial topaz. I do have a gold quartz. It's mighty, mighty fine. And Paraiba lovers, I've got a big one, a 470 Paraiba. That sounds frightening. Just from a price point standpoint here, let me show you what we have at a 470 Paraiba. Look at this. That's gorgeous. It's a pear shape. The ruby's not even gone yet, so that's a bit of a shocker. But again, July coming up, July's birthstone, best in the world, the king of all gems. Let's go to its counterpart, the sapphire, but we are going to go larger here with the most gorgeous royal blue. And again, another one only. This is really important jewelry we're showing here. It's early, it's not even 30 minutes in, and look at the kind of quality that we have here. And what you would normally go out and spend in the retail world, if you wanted that quality, you'd be spending $20,000, $30,000 on, just at a basic store or boutique. Let's get you the value, save you the money. You can have so much more collectible jewelry when you shop here. And it's 112-6449. Let me know on the ruby and the bridge. That's a really important ring, and it's still here at the moment. And then here we go again, Kara and Yvette. I have your request sitting here ready to go. Whenever you're ready, Amy, whenever you're ready to see your yellow diamonds, let me know. Here's our 109 royal blue sapphire, a big stone in a double halo, split shank as well. You can see how big the ring is when it's on the hand here. And no, it is not going to be the $79.99 it used to be. And by the way, there's a little glimpse of that 5 carat 20 bracelet. That's our large bracelet. I don't know. Thought this was already sold out. Apparently not. Or maybe we just had a new one come in. So that one is going to be, because we're still making new jewelry. And look at that. That's a very special 5 carat 20 bracelet. But now for our sapphire, the beautiful bright blues that glow through that stone, not an opaque navy inky blue, but instead a rich velvety royal blue. And it's not $79. It's not close. We're going to blow it out here. Come on in. You know the prices cannot be better. Listen, if there's something that we can't do for you in the sale, if there's something that's a little out of reach, it probably just, it will always be, right? This is just an important event to take advantage of the best buys that we've ever had, bring you the greatest jewelry, no compromise on the quality. Have you seen anything that is not stellar, that is not perfection in the quality of the stones, of the diamonds, of the design, everything about everything pristine here? If it's not, I don't show it, okay? So let's take a look at this sapphire. This sapphire is going to be a very quick one here. It's not $79. Half of that is still $4,000. I'm on a mission here to move every single thing and then some. So let's move it all, and not 4, not 3, not even 2,000 for a sapphire that is royal blue. And if you've ever watched me for the last 25 years, you know I'm going to start a show. No matter if it's a daytime show, a nighttime show, a late night show, an early show, whatever it is, I do them all. I mean, no matter what, I'm going to start with the best values. I'm going to show you and wow you right up front. You know I'm going to do that. So this is where you got to be here early. And you're seeing it right now. That's not even $19.99. For a 109 blue sapphire, they are rich and regal. You're getting over a carat in diamonds. It is a classic style. I mean, the royals, there's a very famous royal sapphire ring, right? It's pretty well known, arguably the most well-known piece of jewelry in the world. And yet, I don't think there's anything that this one is lacking besides the size. That one's a little bit bigger, but it's the same kind of design, beautiful, rich color. Let's blow it out for not even $18.88 or $17.99. I keep on going until it sells. Let's make sure it goes $17.77. With that, you get your 10% off. And that means it's actually going to be down to just $15.99. So that's a one only, and we do have Tanzanite drops. I do. I have the most luxury private collection yellow zircon, a huge aqua, a men's emerald, a big kunzite marked down. We have that, a whole wheel of alexandrites we're going to see. I want to show you an imperial topaz in rose gold. That's only one of the rarest stones in the world. We're going to show it to you next. And this one is $17.77, but really only $15.99. So keep calling. Did anybody get the ruby yet? The ruby and the bridge still here at $12.99. So that's a little bit shocking. Rubies and sapphires. And of course, those are really two of the big three. The other being emerald, which we've already seen go out the door here today. Take a look at this though. This is a very pretty stone, very pretty and very high end. It's one that you may not have seen or owned as of yet. Very proud to bring this in Imperial Topaz. It's item number 1128006. That is an Imperial Topaz that is a very, very special elongated oval. It's a carat 20. It's 18 karat gold. We did in the rose gold, which is actually a pretty combo there with the way it's going to match the rose gold and give you a really pretty backdrop for the golden colors of that stone. There's a little bit of gold and a little bit of pink. 45 points in diamonds as well. I like the way they're separated for the bail. And then we give you that kind of bead diamond cut chain also in the rose, because I can tell you firsthand how difficult it is to find a rose gold chain. Love that we're throwing one in for free here and even giving you a 20-inch adjustable chain, 20 inches, and then you can make it as short as you want. So if you're going, oh, I really need a 14-inch, fine, make it 14 inches. We give you up to 20 inches in gold. It just has a little sliding bead that's going to make it shorter if you want to. And the whole piece is way under the $3,999 list. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Like to make sure you know what to expect here. That is so elegant. No treating whatsoever to this Imperial Topaz. It is the precious topaz. It is a one source stone. And it's not going to be $39. $29, $19.99. Look at that, 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. I'm going to show it on the neckline coming up so you can see it from a distance away and then really appreciate the beautiful elevators of light. We're really seeing it there in that stone, no doubt about it. And there's a good pinky golden color to it. And you get the chain. And it's not even $1,000. I'll make it $9.99. Yes, Jess. I will do that. You got it, Sharon. We'll show the amethyst again from the top of the show. You got it. And this one's $9.99, but it's really $8.99 at checkout. So come on in, everybody. This is the day to be shopping. The discounts have become better and better and better. Hi, Zine. What's up? Blue zircon and the yellow gold again. Just show it again. Sure. Who got it? Gail? Dale. D? D as in dog or G as in D? Got it. Okay. Dale will show it coming up. Let me go grab it. I'm babysitting this one at the moment. And then we'll show also for Sharon, we'll show the amethyst from the beginning of the show. I think she missed it. And it was a new design, really cool new design for you. This one's $8.99. So let me go run across the set here and go get that amethyst. You're going to get a little profile view in the meantime. And then I'll go get the, let me go to the shipping box and we'll go get Dale's request as well. Okay, so here we go, Sharon. Here's the amethyst for you. This is the amethyst we had at the beginning of the show. A newer design, very modern and bold. It is item number 1128351. We've been seeing some of these brand new designs of late, which has been a lot of fun. And that, of course, is going to be the 3-carat-35 total weight. There are actually two fancy cut baguettes here. They're like radiant cut baguettes, okay? Baguettes on the outside, radiant faceting within. And then you get the overlay. That's a diamond design that's going to go pave right over the top, okay? Right down the middle, if you will. And then you've got the white gold. That's going to be all white gold. It's going to be a big size here. You've got this really good, very squared off design on the hand as we show you here. And it's also going to be $335 plus the 24 points in diamonds. And this one is here for only $888, but it's going to be extra $88.80 off. So $799 will be your price tag at checkout if you'd like to get that one. And of course, we are going to size that one for you as well. So very nice. We have, again, no restrictions on sizes for rings today. Lately, there have been a lot of them, not today. So that's good news. So we'll have a lot of opportunity to still do that free sizing for you, adding in hundreds of dollars of value there. The free shipping, which gives you a couple, $100 off as well. We take care of all that. So not only are we getting prices discounted below cost, but you're getting a lot of freebies and extras like you always do when you shop here at TVON. Let me show Dale. This is a ring that's already sold, but let me show it here very quickly. That one is gone, and that is the blue zircon. Again, it's a pear shape, meaning it's a pear shape without the cleft. If it had a cleft, it'd be a heart shape. It is spoken for. 7171 was your item number. That is the 685 in the yellow gold, and that is the 31 points in diamonds in the larger of the zircon. Now the smaller one that we had in the oval is still here at under $1,000 if you'd like to go ahead and grab that for your collection. But that is $19.99. It'll be $17.99 at checkout. And then we got to move. The amethyst is here, and then this one's already gone, spoken for and done. So just showing it again. So congrats on that one. Thank you, Dale, for shopping. And then also this sapphire. This is still here for $17.77. Just a reminder, that was item number 6449. Our amethyst is here, but I think verifying, looks like. So again, and the ruby is here. So we have ruby. This is what we have left from the show. Yes. You can take the Imperial topaz necklace. Thank you very much. That was in the rose gold only, and that's item number 8006. So our Imperial topaz is gone. This is what I have left from the show so far. I have a 1777 sapphire. I have the amethyst you just saw recapped at $888. I have the blue zircon. This is, again, we've shown you rapid fire jewelry for 38 minutes straight. Here's the blue zircon that is available. It's $9.99, and I do somehow, some way have the ruby. So the ruby is also here for $12.99. So here we are looking at what's available from the show. That is all we have left. Everything else is sold out and done and gone from today's broadcast. So this is where, again, 38 minutes in, showing you a ton of jewelry. That's all we have left. And everything on that wheel is well under $2,000, actually $1,777 or less. So if you have any questions, that is all that we have remaining. The amethyst is $888. That's our most affordable. We have the zircon here for $9.99. We have the ruby for $12.99, and the sapphire behind it is going to be $17.77. That is what remains from our show on this Saturday so far, 38 and a half minutes in. So you've got a great chance to to still pick up some beauties there, and 1777 or less. Again, I've got requests here for Yvette and Kara standing by. Yvette and Kara, if you're out there, please let me know so we can show your request before somebody else grabs them, because sometimes pieces go without showing them. That's what happens. People can call up anytime, ask for an item number and say, I don't need to see it, I already know it, and they can grab it. So are you ready to get to the big Paraiba? We've got a very important Paraiba that's a 470 that should be about $50,000 or $60,000, and it's not. So does anybody want any of those? All right, $888, $999, $1299, $1777. That's how we're working the values there. We have sapphire drops, by the way, that are a beautiful match to that ring. Let me show you these sapphire drops. They're very lengthy for us. We don't do a lot of lengths like this. Look at that blue sapphire. See the match to the blue sapphire in the back in the ring? So that earring would be also a fabulous value. Hi, Linda. Linda's looking for fire opals. Let's show her some varieties for you. I will keep those. Sounds like we got some pieces for melt today. And then here we go with the fire opals. So here's the idea. I'm going to show you three. All in ovals. We've got a 297 there, staying in the white gold with a couple of princess cuts to go with your rounds. We have this large design in the yellow gold. That's our 698. And then I get even larger here with a 7 carat plus. So Linda, let us know which one you like here. And then maybe I'll just scoot them down a bit and show you here in order. We've got the big stone, a lot of red. Boy, these are really all cherry reds, aren't they? And then we have another one, and these are actually in from left to right in ascending size. So they're going to get larger as we go. And that's interesting because fire opals always look bigger than they weigh, like all opals do. So it's kind of nice to see here examples of again on the left, a 297. And then in the middle, we have that yellow gold design. That's going to be our 698. And then actually on the right is the largest here. That's going to be the 7 carat 28. And again, you can see a slightly and subtle different color variety depending on which stone it is. Sometimes you get a little more red. Sometimes it's a little, honestly, none of them are really giving orange. I would say they're all really red, but really beautiful. And we've got varying price points here as well to go with the different sizes and diamond weights. I'll walk you through the diamond weights. The 297 is the most diamond weight. That's going to be at 72 points. Then we go to the yellow gold. They do stay as is in the gold color, but we're sizing them for you. The middle one is going to be at 698 with 6 points in diamonds, so limited diamond weight there. And then the big stone's got 728 in the center with 66 points in diamonds, but they're nice bigger princess cuts individually. All you need to do is let me know your favorite. Everything in that size range brought down below. Actually, we're going to make them all below $3,000. Even the big one over here. That one's $29.99. The middle one is going to be even less. We're going to go $27.77. And then over here, we're going to get you under $2,000 and make that $17.77. So some options in fire opal for you. No doubt good ones there. And then we've got Debbie's request coming out for white diamonds. Debbie, we do have white diamonds, and we'll show those to you coming your way. But again, Linda, they're all under $3,000. Yes. Okay, the ruby from earlier is gone. Thank you so much. That was 748 on the item number in yellow gold. And then we still have the sapphire, the amethyst, and the blue zircon, all we have remaining. And now some fire opals are here as well. So let me know if you have any questions about those. We can try them on as you ask for them. But got to move right along for Debbie's request here. We've got some really, really beautiful diamond pieces, white diamonds in bigger sizes. We'll show her two different options here. And then we got to keep rolling. Again, it's $29.99 on the right side with those big princess cuts, $27.77 in the middle. And then you've got the $17.77 off here to the left. And all bright as can be, true cherry red, amazing stones. So really encourage you to pick those up while you can. And then we've got, oh yes, white diamond. What is going on with this big white diamond? I expect it to be a $6,500 price tag, and it's way less than that. So we'll show you a couple white diamonds, Debbie, on the way. And then, yes, fire opals. Who wants to see what? Again, 7 carat plus, 6 carat plus, and this is the just under 3. Princess cuts on the right, rounds in the middle, and a combination of rounds and princess cuts on the left side. Are we ready? All right, we're ready for white diamonds. You got it. Let me know if you have any questions. Here's the 2 carat 97 on the hand. You can see how that looks bigger than a 2 carat 97. Obviously they do. We know how opals work. Opals, whether they're crystal opal, black opals, fire opals, all the opals, they look bigger than they weigh. That's how all three look on the hand. There's your 297, that's 1777. This is 2777, and this one is 29.99. So you get 3 incredible options, all in the best color that fire opal is ever found in. So you've got some really cool opportunities there. So last call, and I think they're all here. Let's get to our diamond opportunity here by request. And this is, well, this one's going to go in a hurry. It's our huge 1114752 item number. Yes. Okay, so that means, are you talking about the blue sapphire? Okay, 109 actually. All right, 109 blue sapphire is gone. Thank you so much. So we've only got 2 pieces left from the show now. Besides our fire opals, it's the amethyst and the blue zircon. All right, sapphire and ruby are gone since. We have the blue zircon for $9.99, the amethyst for $8.88. And now we're getting into this diamond 65 point in that beautiful, I mean, that's an amazing, and actually don't say approximate because I can go ahead and measure it here. At one point, someone put an approximation. I can give you the exact measurement on the diameter of that round, but that's our 65 point, which is equal to 2/3 of a carat, has the 96 points in diamonds on the sides. And let me show you here what it looks like on the hand, but right after I give you a quick little millimeter size measurement, it is, on this one, it's like 5.5. So 5.5 millimeters on that one. Here's what it looks like on. It's currently in a size 5. We can size it for you to whatever you need. So again, we're sizing everything I had today. And that gives you a big look because it's on a platform of a double row. Very difficult to discern between the center stone alone size and what's around it. That's why, and I do want to remind you that a 6 millimeter or 6.5 millimeter is equal to a 1 carat. So when it's a 0.5 millimeter off from being a 1 carat size, that's nearly indiscernible. So you're going to have a really, it's going to be the look of a 1 carat diamond is what it is. And here's what it looks like up close. And yet I was expecting $6,500. That is luckily not our price. And we've got this one going out for $19.99. There is a smaller diamond. It's an oval and it's a 1/2 carat. So we do have that 1/2 carat white diamond as well. It's got a little more yellow to it, a little bit of body color on that one. Not something that you see when it's on, but up close, certainly under magnification, you will. And that's going to be our 1/2 carat. It's $72.69 on the 1/2 carat to your right. It's our 51 pointer in a more open style, wider band. Split style band, oval with that beautiful halo. Then of course that curved edge to it as well. That one's only going to be $14.99. So there's only a $500 difference between the two. So if you can go with a larger stone with that really impressive diamond weight around it, I would say go there. And then of course, if you like more of that modern, more of an open band work style, then you've got the choice on the right. So $14.99 for that one on the right there. If you'd like to get that, we'll stay in the white gold, and that's what I have in larger white diamonds, unless you're willing to go up to a carat. I believe there are a few stones here that are right around a carat as well if you want to see those, but they tend to be more like the $5,000, $6,000 range. But let me know if you'd like to see those as well. We can do that. So moving on, those are our requests. They're still available. All of our fire opals are still here as well. You can call me on those. We do have some ruby earrings that are fabulous. Diamond band, all bezel set. We've got the gorgeous gold quartz. I do want to show you this big Paraiba. I think that is, I know it's early in the show, and I know normally we would save something like this, but the way things go and the way that we get more and more viewers as the show goes on, especially on a weekend, I will say this one is not going to last, and that is, it's the look that we've all been going crazy for in those new fine Brazilian stones. But it's actually a Paraiba, like we know for certain it is, and it came out of Mozambique, but it's that color that everybody's loving in those big sizes, and it's 112-5474, and no, it is not going to stick around because this price is unbelievable. It's a 4 carat 70 pear shape. It's gleaming and glittering and glowing, and it looks a little more green blue. And then when you'll see it on the hand, it's going to look a little more blue green. It's really a mix of 60-40 green to blue, respectively. It is an amazing piece. 37 points are the diamond weight on the sides. All bigger princess cuts that you have, and it stays in the white gold. Now, I do have a new fine stone out of Brazil that we are not sure if it has copper. This one we do know. We have it confirmed as a copper-bearing stone. It's actually out of Mozambique. I know it should be $60,000 right here on this show. I had my 2 carat the other day that was 20 grand. This is double the size, more than double. So what are we doing making it less than $20,000? Well, that is why you want to be on the phone lines. And I know this is not going to be a dollar. I get that it's not $1,000, but it is the single best value we have in Paraiba here in this show and at this network and in our vaults. And that's because it's under $10,000 as well, and it should not be. Look how beautiful that is. If you've wanted a Paraiba, it's go time officially right now. It's not going to be $10,000. Here's the other way it looks from the other direction. So you can see that pear shape pointing away. It's not going to be $99.99. You will flip when you see this. I know it looks gorgeous here. Wait till you see this at home, in person, with all of its neons, and it's not even $88.88. The new finds have been going at that price. I have had fights over the new fine Brazilian stones that don't have a 100% verified copper content. And everyone's been losing their minds at $88.88 for very similar stones. This one is certified copper, like, again, verified copper content, and it's not 88. $79, $69, $59, even $49.99. That's why we're showing it early, because the earlier we show it, I hope the fewer people we have missing out on it, because that's always, it just breaks my heart to have people miss out on jewelry, and I'd love nothing more than to have 20 of those or 15 of those, but I don't. That's not the luxury stones we deal with. I'll make it even better than $49.99. Just say sold. We'll save you all the money. We'll save you everything we possibly can. Yes, go ahead, Tim. You got it. We'll show it coming up at the top of the hour. 10 minutes away, Charmaine. The 5-carat 20 bracelet coming up at the top of the hour. This is not going to be $49.99. You can say sold. I'll save you more money. I will save you more. It's not going to be $49. It is only $3,999. That's the best value in Paraiba I've ever had. And we'll give you $400 off because it's sell it or melt it. So you get it for $3,599 only on a breathtaking neon piece. And then we have a gold necklace, solid gold beads coming up, Phyllis. We've got Cheryl's request for ruby drop earrings as well. Gosh, this is a great show, isn't it? I told you. And just when you think they couldn't possibly have any jewelry left, we do, and it's good. It's the good jewelry, too. All right, coming up, let's see who's got it. Yeah. You got it. The 65-point diamond is gone. Thank you so much. That's that big round, the 65-pointer with all that diamond around it. Zine, do you want this one? You got it. Congratulations. That one is sold. Here we go with the ruby earrings for Miss Cheryl. Here you go, Cheryl. These are ruby drops. Ruby drop earrings. They're in a lever back style. It's item number 1119565. And they are one pair only. Yellow gold rubies that are stunning out of Burma. Love to see that. And then, yes, we are going to have the tennis bracelet coming up in about 9 minutes. So stay with me for the 5-carat 20 tennis bracelet. And well done, everybody. This is now 9 minutes left in hour number 1. We have, can you believe it? We have 2 more hours of this. 2 more hours of this madness. Isn't it great? And so stay with us. Cancel your Saturday afternoon plans, everybody. We got a jewelry shopping party here going on. This is the ruby drop. It's 78 points in rubies and the ovals, 38 points in the diamonds, in that easy to wear, all enclosed lever back style that just could not be any simpler. And they're going to be beautiful from a distance. They're a nice drop, but they're not overly lengthy. So they're not something you have to save for a special occasion or only evening wear. It's 1 inch in the drop. Here's your length. And then I'll try one on for you. And they are going to be all of $777, everybody, but there's only one pair. So that'll come down by $77.70. So it's going to be actually $699 if you'd like to go ahead and get those. $699 and, of course, some change. And then I've got one on here. Let me just fasten the lever back. And then we'll show you what they look like from a distance away. What do you think? Okay, perfect. I think so. So $699 on that one-of-a-kind pair of earrings in the rubies and diamonds. Love those. And they're probably going to look better on you because your piercing probably looks a whole lot better than mine. So that's going to be a beautiful value at $699. Yellow gold only. That is our only ruby drop. I actually have a subtle, more of a subtle drop coming up in rubies that feature rounds. So we'll go back to the wheel, take another look here at $699 earrings. At least that's what you're going to pay at checkout. And then we'll be moving on. I do have, Phyllis, I've got one gold necklace. It's quite impressive because there's a lot of gold. And we don't do often just plain solid gold pieces. But I do have a necklace here tonight. So there are the ruby today. And then, yes, the bracelet's coming up at the top of the hour. This is very long. We've got a necklace here that they didn't bother giving me the length on it, so let me go ahead and measure it for you, because I'm not sure which one this is. Do you happen to know, Andy, if this is the, do we have a 26 and a 24 and a 30? Do we have all of them? Oh, okay, 20, 24, and 30. Good, we have all. What's that? One of each. Got it. Okay, so that's good news. 1119008. So Phyllis was asking for something in gold. I have these beads here. They're almost like, think of it like pearls, but in gold. And this is the 20-inch. And then I also have a 24 and a 30 that are identical. And there's no graduation to these beads. All the spheres are the same size. It's made in Italy. It's got this large, oversized lobster claw clasp. So it won't be adjustable, which is why we're giving you those choices of length. And you've got a gram weight of 21.27 grams in the 20-inch. It's going to be even more, of course, on the 24-inch. You've got 24.76 grams in gold, and then you've got 31.87, just about an ounce of gold in the 30-inch, okay? Figure it's about a gram per inch is what it's going to be. And this one, just look at how it puddles beautifully. It just puddles really, really well. So it's all flexible because it's going to be individually. You can see how it moves. It's got individual bearings between every one of those. Great designs. I do want to show you on. Of course, it's a 20-inch. So it's going to sit a little bit longer than most of our necklaces do, but I'll just kind of step back here and show you the size. I mean, this is really to show you the size perspective. The length is obviously going to be longer, and I don't have a way to zoom back on that camera format. So this is yellow gold solid all the way through. It's all mirror finish, so there's no front or back. You can see I just turned it around. Gives you the same look. We're very excited to bring this. Let's go back to the hand here, and you're going to choose the 20-inch, the 24-inch, or the 30-inch, and no matter what, they're going to be under $4,000. We're making the 30-inch $39.99, and of course, gold is getting more and more expensive by the, seems like by the minute. So take advantage of it. You've got $39.99. If you would like the 24-inch, we're going to do that 24-inch style for $34.99, and the 20-inch, which I have a feeling is going to go very quickly. That's what I'm holding here. That's going to be $29.99, and it looks like that's all we have left in the solid gold necklaces made in Italy. There will be an Italian hallmark on the closure itself, which is that lobster claw. They've got that really nice size. Let me actually give you even a millimeter size on the beads themselves, so that maybe that's helpful here, so you can get a good idea of what that's all about. It's going to be a 7mm bead per. So if you're kind of familiar with pearls and things like this, that's going to be 7mm all the way around. So that, Phyllis, is what we have in gold necklaces. By the way, our ruby earring drops are still here. Haven't heard sold on those yet. So, okay, interesting. We've got the ruby earrings. If you want to pick those up, you certainly can. They would be $6.99 at checkout. Those are still here. And then our gold necklace in 20, 24, and 30. Only have one, though, in each length. And here we are 5 minutes away from our big bracelet. It's our 5 carat 20, the largest diamond tennis bracelet that I have. Let's go back up close. And I want to show you a gold quartz, and it's a mega gold quartz. We have a really important gold quartz here that's almost 4 carats in size, and this is what it looks like, and I'll zoom back. So call me on those gold necklaces. Again, a lot of pieces selling after the fact. We're not waiting around for pieces to go. Here's 112-6373 that you have. Thank you, thank you. Another request is on the way. Oh my goodness, I didn't know we had any left. We have a tennis necklace still. Okay, only 2 lengths, but I'll take them. We've got 2 different sizes of tennis necklaces still to come. And that's very, very important. So we've got 2 necklaces. All right, we're going to show you a 17-inch and a 16-inch, a bigger and a smaller in tennis necklace styles. But first, our gold quartz. This will be, yes, Allison. Okay, ruby earrings are sold. Thank you so much on those. Enjoy. The ruby earrings are gone, and now we're going to talk about this one gold quartz, which I know we're waiting to see it. Zoom back here. 383, 46 points in diamonds all the way around the very outside border edge. You've got gold throughout. That is so pretty. It's actually concentrated really at the tip of that pear shape there. And then you've got those little, yes, heart details that are cut out in mill grain and all done throughout the inside between your gold quartz and your diamonds. You can see there when you get the angle right, you can really see that gloss off the surface because they do polish the stone, which then inherently polishes the gold. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's a big ring, no doubt about it. It's got a lot of size and presence to it. That one's supposed to be $49.99. Let's discount away. That's what we're doing here today. And then we've got the tennis necklaces followed by the tennis bracelet. We'll get them gone, but this is going to be $1,900. You know what, skip it. We took $3,000 off. Let's keep on going. Let's make it better than 19, better than 18, 17, 16, 15. Even $14.99 on a nearly 4 carat gold quartz? I say yes. Let's make it even better. How about this? Going out for $13.99 plus your discount. Amazing. Here it is from the other direction. So let me just pop that on that way so you can see what that looks like. And again, we're going to size it for you, no problem. But $13.99, another $140 off that price as well. And it's go time on the gold quartz. All right, we'll see who's got that one. Then it's tennis necklace time. We have 2 left. I have the big one, the big 17-inch with the big diamond weight, and then I have one that's in a 4 carat diamond weight. So we have the big and the medium. So that's what's coming up in our tennis necklaces. Can't wait. We're going to start with the larger of the 2. Let me know who's got the gold quartz because I don't think that's going to stick around. And what we'll do is we'll basically have a little diamond extravaganza here. We'll start with the tennis necklaces, then we'll go to the tennis bracelet, okay? So we've got the 520 bracelet that I've been wearing, and now it's getting ready. We got to show that to you. That's coming up at the top of the hour. Let's take these next 2 minutes and show you the last 2 of the tennis necklaces. It's basically your tennis bracelet, but for your neckline. So it's really simple and easy. And there are 2 different sizes here, not only lengths, but also carat weights. The one that I'm showing you first is the bigger of the 2, and that's going to be the 7 carat 47 in diamonds. That's in a 17 inch. In white gold, they're both in white gold. So the next one I'll have is a 4 carat 29, so about half the size. So if you are someone, you know who you are, we all kind of know where we stand when it comes to diamonds. Some of us are a little more subtle with our diamonds, and then there are others that are like myself who are just going for it. This is still, I wouldn't say it's oversized. I mean, it's not like inappropriate for daily wear. These tennis necklaces right now, you're in charge of how you wear it, but I will tell you, as I live in Los Angeles, we see a lot of gals wearing these types of looks every single day. They layer them on. Got a dear friend who you probably know very well, big public figure, really well-known actress. She wears her tennis necklace, which is quite dainty, every single day and loves to just layer it and pile it on with other pieces that are significant. So again, there really are, just kind of build your own like stack or layering effect, but this is the only one that's 747, and it's no graduation to the stones, none at all. They're all the same size, they're all bigger stones, which is why it gives you such a wow. Let's take a look at this on the hand first, okay? So this is the 747, and that will be, first of all, it's item number 111-2755. So here we go. That's the only, and again, the next size I have, which let me do this, let me grab the other one real quick and show you the comparison so that you know. This one is 17 inches and the next one's gonna be only 16. So maybe that's gonna be the determining factor here on what size or what length you need. They're both meant to be collars. They're both meant to sit on the neckline, like a little bit just right, you know, right where they, you guys know where they're meant to be setting. You know, obviously a collar is a certain look. It's a certain style. So we have the smaller and the larger, and there's the difference. Neither of which are graduated. They're all going to be the same diamond size all the way around, which is what I love, because I really won't show you the other ones at this point because they flip and turn. So we've got the 747 up top, and then we've got the smaller, which is going to be a 429 carat weight. This is a 17, this is a 16. So I probably should have reversed them. But again, know that the bigger stones have a little more length to it. That's going to be the 747 with the 17 inch. And it's white gold only, solid 14K. And then we have the 429, which is going to be 1110175. That is your 16 inch. Here, let me reverse them for you so you're clear that this one is actually the longer length. Or maybe, I gotta say, if you're a real diamond lover, you might get both and layer them just like this. I always like to do the, I personally like to do the smaller, a little bit higher. That's what I like to do. And these are obviously not meant to go on a knuckle of a hand, but there you get the idea. So 16 inch on the smaller, 17 inch on the larger. Let's go ahead and get you the price tag on the 747. Then we've got our top of the hour, which is coming up. But this is going to be for the 747, the larger, the largest one I have, by the way, which is a beautiful pairing with the bracelet that we'll have next. That is white gold, 17 inches. Let's blow it out. Should be $19,999. It is not. We're going to take it better than $9,999. And there is a price soaring on a necklace like this, obviously. We're going to do the 7 carat 47 below actually where we ever should. And if you'd like this one, it's going to be $79.99. But there's an $800 drop to that price. So you're going to get it for $71.99 to get that 17 inch with 7.5 carats in VS diamonds. We did not shy away from those really up top high end qualities just to give you the tennis necklace. So that'll be $79.99. If you'd like the smaller is also smaller in length. It's a 16 inch and a 4 carat 29 total weight. That one's going to be under $5,000. This is still a little bit tough to believe here that we're doing a necklace like this in solid gold for under $5,000, but it's actually not even $49.99. You're going to get the smaller one for only $4,499. It's going to be a little bit over $4,000 to get it home because you're saving about $450 on that necklace. So you've got $800 saved here, $450 saved here, one of each, 16 or 17. Let me know, smaller carat weight or larger. And that's all we have in the collars. That's everything. So 2 great options and you'll have it forever. Yes. You got it. So the 17 inches, the 747, just so you're aware, that one is sold. Congratulations. And then we have the 429 remaining, which is going to be the next one to go and the last one that we have. And so all beautifully done. Yes. You got it. We'll show them after our diamond tennis bracelet, Amy. You got it. So coming up next is going to be our official top of the hour, which is actually going to be our tennis bracelet, which is this one. This is super important as well, and this is our 5 carat 20. It is the largest tennis bracelet that we have, and I know it sits a little oddly until you see it on the wrist, so give me a second to do that. I want to get you the item number here. It's going to be 111-1605. Thank you again. Our 7 carat and a half bracelet is, or our necklace is gone. We still have the beautiful tennis bracelet coming up, and we still have the 429, which I don't think is lasting more than another 30 seconds or so. And then here we go with 111-1605 on the tennis bracelet. This is the 5 carat 20. And let me hold it up for you. This one is so beautifully done and wide that it kind of, when it sits on its own, it kind of falls forward like that, just because of the way it's set with these big, heavy baskets of gold. 520 is the carat weight. No graduation to those stones. They're the same size all the way through. I'm going to actually come in a little closer, if you don't mind, as well, because I really want you to examine each and every one of those amazing, brilliant diamonds that we have. And it's, yes, white gold only. 7 inches only. I'm going to actually verify that very quickly here just to make sure, because sometimes they say 7 and they really don't mean it. So let me just verify that 100% since, yes, it is 7 inches. I'm going to try it on the wrist here while we're at it. So you can see this is a very, very large diamond tennis bracelet. We've only had one larger ever that was 9 carats. Actually, I take that back. We did have a 14 carat once upon a time. But recently we had, within the last 5 years, we had a 9 carat. It's long gone. This is now the largest we have. Each and every diamond round brilliant is a 5mm stone set in these beautiful baskets. It is a closure that is pretty traditional for a tennis bracelet. It's really easy to fasten and secure even on yourself. You've got the insert closure, so that side is going to insert into the box closure on the other side. And then of course you have 2 figure-8 safeties to keep it nice and secure. So really easy to do, really easy to put on, but it's bold. This is definitely, it's not that to say you can't layer it and stack it, absolutely you can, but it is definitely meant to be if you just want one bold bracelet where there's never a need to upgrade years from now or years down the line. I would say this is how you go, and obviously you can't go wrong. And I don't think it's overly done or too much. I mean, again, you know who you are, you know your own style. This one just doesn't like to sit on its own. So let me just hold it here for you. And that one's going to be a huge discount. We've got it down below, and this is what's so amazing. And it's just the yellow, or just the white gold rather, in the 7 inch. Exactly. It's going to fit most of us. So do you want the bracelet? All right, so the bracelet may be verifying already. I'll tell you what I'll do here. Actually, it looks like we have 2. That's good news. 2 identical bracelets, both in white gold, both in 7 inches. Fantastic. Just notice that. We have 1 gone, 1 left, and it's only going to be $49.99, which is under $1,000 a carat. But of course, it's really well under $1,000 because you're actually paying $44.99 to get it. And so that's a $500 instant savings thanks to our sale. So you get the extra 10% off. It saves you $500 instantly, not like a discount that you save like a month from now or something you have to make another purchase to save the money on. You save it right here and now. And that's the beauty of it. So that's our diamond tennis bracelet that is just amazing. It's our only one of the show. I think the 4 carat 29 diamond necklace is still here, by the way. 429 diamond necklace, if you want to get that 16 inch to go with it, they would be beautiful together. But we only have now, so you are getting the first one. All right, so we have 1 left and we'll see who's got it. But $44.99 for a bracelet of that magnitude when there are 5mm stones. No graduation, doesn't flip or turn, except if you're like me and you're doing it on purpose to show you the basket work and the side detail and all the back and how it's made and how white the stones are all the way throughout. Here it is on the wrist again. And I've got, and I'm not a small person. I'm not a little tiny petite person. So if it looks big on my wrist, if you tend to have a really, if you're small, you know, have small little bones or small wrists or are really petite, this is going to be a much larger look on you than it is on me. You know, I'm almost 6 feet tall and just not a petite person. So this is a really, really bold bracelet and going to probably look a lot bigger on a lot of you than it does on me. So that's our 520 bracelet, $44.99 for 520 of VS Diamonds. Amazing. In the white gold, we will go back. Now we're going to do yellow diamonds coming up. Amy, I've got a few that are over 1 carat. So let me show you those. We have a carat 70 if you're looking for something pretty major. We've got our carat 70 yellow pear shape. Let me show you what we have in yellow diamonds. Wow, that is important. Almost 2 carats. Let me know who's got the last bracelet. Still 1 to go. 1 tennis necklace and 1 tennis bracelet are still here. Or line styles, whatever you want to call them, infinity styles, eternity styles, however you like to qualify that. But we do have a bracelet left at $44.99. Now, yes, thank you. All my thanks to her. Happy Saturday indeed. She's having a good Saturday, picking up a whole collection of diamond pieces, the whole bracelet necklace combo that, you know, I wonder if she's going to wear them every day. Did she mention anything about that? I just can only picture it right now, how just gorgeous that's going to look. It's an hour in. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. So this is going to be our 170 in the yellows. I have two others to show you. So let's just show you, because we have some varieties here. And Amy said, what do you have in yellows? And I'm not picky. So we're going to bring out several here. I have the big 170. I have an also over 1 carat here in an oval. This would be the 1 carat 29. And then also I have a 1 carat that I personally love this 1 carat. Look at those colors, spot on. So we've got some yellow diamonds, hopefully for 3 of you. Excuse me. This is going to be the 1 carat, which is just a smidge lighter in color than the other two. Pear shape, oval, cushion. Love that they're all 3. We really cover our bases here. Got the 3 different looks, the 3 different sizes, the 3 different, again, styles. We've got everything from a double halo with some baguettes on the left to a bridge style in the center to the triple halo around your huge pear shape that's over there on the right. So we've got with these sizes, they're all different price tags as well. And then don't forget to make requests if you have them, because we are happy to bring out anything and everything you'd like to see that we have requested. So I would really encourage you to make those requests known to us. And then also check on availability on anything else that you've seen throughout the show. Also, make sure you do that. But this is a moment. And again, all one onlys, all as they are. So they all have the 2 tones of gold. And then let's see, we've got, so this is the 1 carat exactly. That's a 1 carat center. And then it's got the tapered baguettes, 21 points of tapered baguettes. Yellow diamonds are going to be 32 points. That's the halo around it, which is why this 1 carat looks like a 5. I'm telling you it does, because it's got the halo that matches right on next to it. And then the white diamonds around that. And then of course the tapered baguettes on the sides. So 83 points in the white diamonds. It just builds and it gives you an incredible look. That's our most affordable. And if you like a cushion cut that's elongated, that certainly gives it to you. This is the carat 29. That's going to be our carat 29 oval with 25 points in yellow and 90 points in the white diamonds. That's a bridge. And then we go to the 170, big time stone here. In the pear shape, the 170 is our Via stone still. They all are. It's got 35 points in yellows and 62 in the white diamonds. Now to get you the great value. 267 overall here. I'll have to stack these up and layer those and give you an idea what those carat weights are. But this is where everything on this wheel, including the carat 70. And you know, if you've watched us do 2 carat diamonds before, they usually are $15,000 or greater. The fact that we have a pear shape that looks like a 2 carat, it's close, it's a carat 70. That's going to mean one big discount for you to get you the big size, the incredible price tag, and we're going to drop the price right now. So all you have to do is let me know which yellow diamond is your favorite. Love that we have these selections. Hopefully there's a yellow diamond up here for everybody. That's my hope. That's obviously the beauty of having a variety like this. And then we're bringing them all under $5,000. So even the carat 70, yes, that carat 70 in that pear shape on the right, excuse me, that's our largest. That is going to be $49.99. If you like the oval and the bridge in the middle, we're going even lower. That's $39.99. And guess what? They're each $1,000 difference. We're going to go to $29.99 on the left side of your screen. So again, to make it very simple and easy, they're all $1,000 difference, $29.99 on the left, $39.99 in the center, and $49.99 on the right. And again, what we can do is when you have found your favorite, what I'd like to do is go ahead and zoom in on that specific one, bring you the graphics, and give you the item numbers. Just it's kind of your once over, but I think if you're looking at one, you're probably thinking of all. So we're putting them together to find which one is best for you, and then we'll go ahead and zoom in on that one. So let us know your feedback on that, $29, $39, and $49.99. That's how it works, each with a 10% discount. So there will be a significant discount on all 3. So just let me know which one's your preference and we'll help you out. And then there's a men's emerald here as well. Get the requests in too. And then we have, oh, the North Star earrings are here. If you love diamonds, you know, the only thing missing from that diamond collar assortment was an earring. Could it be that earring there that is what you need in 2 carats 20 in total weight in an earring? We've got them. Also, for those of you that love signet rings, for a long time, you've asked me if we could do a diamond version, and we did some time ago. I have my last call on our diamond signet ring that could be worn men's or ladies, pinky ring to thumb ring. Look at this. This is coming up, and then our yellow diamonds are here. If you'd like to ask about any of those, please do. Just had to put together some yellow diamond deals. This is the signet ring that's coming up next, in which I only have 5 left, so that's going to be on the way. Any questions, Allison, on the yellow diamonds before we go? Carat 70, carat 29, and You got it. The carat 70 going on the hand here. That's going to be, and let me put up the information for you now, 1127063, while we're looking at it here so you can see everything there is to know about your carat 70 that is under, well, it's under $4,500 after your discount. That's a carat 70 VS Centerstone. It has 35 points in yellow. There are 3 halos in total, so it's going to be halo 1 and 3 that are in the yellow, and then the white diamonds are also 62 points. So you're going to get really close to a carat in diamonds there, very close. What do we have? Basically 97 points overall in the side diamonds. Carat 70 in the center. Here's the other way to wear it. I'll just pop it on the other direction for you. And that one's $49.99. That's quite a value considering 2 carats go for $15,000. So that's quite the value at $44.99 at checkout. So that's our big one there. That's the pair, and that one's verifying. Then we've got our oval. That's the $129. It's also a nice big size. Got the bridge style mounting with the diamonds that run underneath. And then something about this cushion cut just makes me happy. It's the 1 carat, but looks so much larger. I mean, look at how it looks compared to the 170. I think there's a lot of us that would say if given the option, and if I weren't telling you the carat weight, you might think that the cushion cut is even larger than the pear shape, and that's because of the way it's set up together with those side diamonds. So we've got those choices for you, all from $3,000 to $5,000, and you can let us know which one is your favorite. Let's get on to that signet style ring in the white gold, in the white diamonds, 5 to go around for everybody in the country. So here's what I'll do. We're going to show you what's next here in the signet style, 1118371. Really the signet look that is still ever so popular. Who was it I saw the other day? A major, major icon of style. What was she wearing? I thought it was actually the signet ring that we sell here. It looked like it looked exactly like our middle size, our medium size single initial signet ring that we have here. It's 1118371. This is the diamond version where we take that squared off signet style. We cover up the top with those beautiful diamonds, 31 points in total there. It's just in the white gold. Look what we also did on the inside. Finished it completely for you, even though, to be honest, it's not really necessary to have that kind of finishing when you've got a ring of this size. It's more of a medium-sized signet ring. That's because it can go really pinky ring. Yes, people do wear signet rings oftentimes on the pinky finger as well, so you can do that if you'd like to, and that's how it's finished with that really beautiful designer under gallery. And then, of course, a lot of gold all the way throughout, including the back of the band with that depth you see. So we have the white gold only. I've got some diaspores that I showed last night as a recap. I can re-show those. Let me know if you saw them though, Mary. Mary, you'll have to let me know. Did you see them last night? We had a carat to 2 carats last night, and I've got them here available. Pink diaspores, gold quartz. I'll have to see if I have any 1 carat to 2 carat gold quartz. I don't have any in front of me. All right, so here we go. Signet ring, 31 points. And by the way, Allison, did you take that pear shape? Thank you so much. That pear shape is gone. Have the oval and the cushion of our yellow diamonds remaining. And so you can let me know on those. I think I might have to have that, that 1 carat cushion. I've loved that for a long time. All right, here we go. 31 points, and let's just send it out. Not even $9.99, and there is a lot of gold. This is a teeny tiny little size, and there is still a great feel and presence and weight to it, and we're gonna make it really affordable. Watch this, and it can go anywhere on the hand. It really can. This can be worn men's or ladies, anybody, as long as I've got a white gold lover out there, as long as you like your white diamonds and the white gold, and you can see all that great mirror finishing you have there, the depth. I love that almost pyramid type cut out from the side. It's not $9.99. Let's go even lower. $888, $777. No, it is not. We've got 5 operators, white gold only. I can size it. I will size it for you. I can. I will size it any size you need. Let's make it $699 plus your extra $70 off. $629 at checkout. And Mary, I can show you the pink diaspores I had last evening. I think I only have 1 left actually. And then I can also see if we have any affordable gold quartz for you. I have 1 pinky purple diaspore in an oval. And then let me know if you'd like this one. 5 to go around. Sounds like we're already verifying on the first 2. Might leave us with just 3 remaining only. And that'll be that. So $699 turns into $629. And we do have some big Tanzanite earrings. They're big Tanzanite drops with oval stones. I do have those on the way. If you would like to have that ring, whew, it's a good time to dial in right now. definitely do so. We've got 30 seconds left with that one. $6.99 for gobs of gold. You just got to trust me here. This is a lot of gold in a small size. If you get a larger size, like again, size 8, size 9, size 10, those are going to give you, I mean, just a really, again, a lot of gold weight in this ring. The whole platform that is squared off is done in diamonds. So everything around it, everything is done in the diamonds. It looks so beautiful on, and yet anywhere you're wearing it, and you can stack your signet rings. You know, my traditional signet ring is without diamonds. It has engraving of initials. It's personalized. This is where you get the diamond version that so many of you have asked for and looked for and wanted me to bring. So here it is. Last call, $6.99, $6.29 and change at checkout. Let's move on. That's still here. All right, coming up. We've got Mary, so let me know if you've seen this. I don't know. This is my last pink diaspore that I've had that I've shown as of just a few hours ago last night. This is 112-7658, and it's really that super saturated plummy color. If ever there was a proper plum color in a gemstone, I think this is it. It's a mounting we saw earlier in sapphire as well, so classic as can be. Item number 112-7658. Keep calling on those signet rings if you'd like those. And then here we are with that beautiful diaspora, our Gauche de Mine 101 with the Carat 02 in the diamonds, in the split shank, stays in the white gold, and that one's going to be only, well, we got this one down to $13.99. It's even got reds coming through, pinks coming through, blues coming through. It is one of the most fascinating stones we've seen out of this Afghan mine that had a production of 30 days. 30 days. 30 days of mining, 30 days. That's all it had. That's all we saw. And we got everything. Everything out of the mine came here and nowhere else. You get it for $13.99. I'll try it on for you, and you got $140 saved. So that means you're actually only spending $12.59. Here's what it looks like on the hand, and for a carat plus in diamonds as well, I think that one is going to be gone in a hurry. No question. And happy Saturday, one and all. We've got an hour and 40 minutes left together today, and this is an important time to pick up your favorites, no doubt, whatever it is. Yes? Sure. I suppose I can. I can count. Let me go. Let's just go look at it. I'm in a loop here, but let me see. Let me see here. How many diamonds are in the signet ring? Is it 9 or 12 is the question. And it is going to be, let me see if I can get it out of the light here to give it a good look. It looks like it's 12 or 16. Let's see if I can see it up close with you guys. That'll be a little easier. Yeah, it's 16 diamonds. It's 4 and 4. They're set so closely together. It's a little bit tough to tell. Or is it 3 and 3? I don't know. It's hard to tell, isn't it? Is anybody else getting a good, maybe it's 3 and, no, 3 and 3? Is that what it looks like? 3 and 3. 9 stones. All right, 9 stones. Okay, so I suppose they're trying to figure out, okay, how big are they? Individually, well, 31 divided by 9. Pretty easy to do, right? So that's going to be a little like 3.5 points a piece on those diamonds. Boy, that's a tricky one to tell. That's when you know they're set really close together, is when it's tough to even see it up close like that and tell. All right, so Mary, no on the pink diaspora. All right, let's go on. We have Yvette, by the way, Yvette and Kara, we've got requests here for you. I just want to show you these blue sapphire earrings. I flashed them quite a bit earlier when we had a blue sapphire ring up here. Thought somebody might be interested in our pear-shaped blue sapphire earrings. Drops, as a matter of fact. 112-1164 is the item number on our carat 15. Deep royal blues yet again in that pear shape with diamonds even in the front of the lever back. Aren't they something special? And that signet ring is still here, so you can grab that for about $600. That's a nice way to go, and it's a nice way to get a lot of gold in today's day and age. Also, we have 112-1164 here on the sapphires. Carat 15 in the pear shapes overall total. You have the royal blues matched. That's important too. They're not too dark. Always the thing we look for. And then you also have 83 points in the diamonds. So quite a bit of diamond weight all the way around, and I bet you want to see one on, and you probably also want to know the length overall. So that's what I provide you here, and then we're going to give you a look here. Let me grab this one, borrow it here, show you on the hand, give you a length measurement, and then we'll pop one on the ear for you so you can see what that's going to look like. But it is going to be 1.5 inches, and I say 1.5 inches because that's what you see in the diamond payoff. The little extra loop is in your ear piercing, so you really don't see that. I don't count that as length. I'm really particular about that. I'm not just going to say, you know, I've heard people like literally we do things on TV that are a little crazy to say, like calling a 1-inch earring a 4-inch earring, and it's not, and that's kind of odd. I heard someone say once that there was a carat in diamonds, and they called it 11 carats in diamonds, and nobody called them out. Well, 11 carats and 1 carat are quite different, so it's different. So we're going to give you a great, accurate read on that. But also, again, with the value here, they were $49.99. Just going to make it a really, really easy deal here. Take a look at this. This is the blue sapphire earring on, just to give you an idea of how they look from a distance away, and you can really see that drop in that 1.5 inches is bringing you that below the jawline kind of look here, really showing off those sapphires in an elegant way. There's something very pretty about having that kind of narrow design, and then they flare out at the base of the earring, and we're going to make them under $2,000. We had a great value on a sapphire ring. Let's do the same on the earrings to match or to coordinate with. Let's go back to the wheel and I'll show you what we can do. And then Risa, we've got your diamond band coming up, pink and white diamond band on the way, Risa, and glad you're here because it's limited, but let's make this even better than $19, $18, even $17.99. I'll go ahead and say $17.77 and we'll get the job done. $17.77 is really $15.99 at checkout, and there is only that one pair. So one pair, white gold only, just as they are, and beautiful sapphires to boot, where you're getting about, well, right in that neighborhood of about 57, 60 points a piece there. So close to 2/3 of a carat on each of those gorgeous stones. Let's get to Risa's pink and white diamond band. It's one my mom has. She wears it every day. Got to see her recently. We only get to see each other about once a year if we're lucky, and she's just living in her pink diamonds. And she's got a lot of great jewelry to choose from, but the one she's always putting on and going to is just the pink diamond ring. So Risa, I know if you're looking for a piece you're going to wear every day, this is it. And yet it glamorizes your typical diamond band because it gives you a pink and white diamond mix and combo. 112-5475. We got to keep moving. Lots to do, lots to show you today. We have really jam-packed this Saturday afternoon. And this is 112-5475. It's going to be 44 points in the single row of pinks going right down the middle, and then a white diamond row that's going to flank that on the sides. And so you get, well, as is, rose and white gold together, only just going to be set with that rose gold. And thank you, thank you, thank you. And this is a really cool band, isn't it? That's just, again, looks like you stacked, didn't have to. One piece to put on, 44 points in the pink. Well, remember, it's only one row, so they're quite a bit larger than the white diamonds that surround them. And that's going to be a carat 04 overall in total weight. We have a couple available, all identical in a match here. The body of the ring is the white gold. The only rose gold that will be present is where the pink diamonds are set. That's it. That's the only rose gold you're going to get. The diamonds go side to side when it's on the hand, as you're seeing here. It's going to be a side to side across the way. That's a halfway around, so it kind of just looks like they just keep going. But it could be uncomfortable if they did. So instead, they stop at that proper point where the side fingers are going to meet, so it's nice and comfortable to wear. And it's going to be better than $49.99. So we got a big old value here. And just wrapping up the pink and white diamonds that we have. Very few to go around. We still have an incredible Diamonds by the Yard deal still to come. We have an incredible 5-stone. We have a ruby earring, a diamond earring that's huge. We've got a lot of great pieces to show. And then your request plus the Alexandrite wheel is here. All of my 1 carats that are GIA certified are coming up in an incredible wheel and discount. But this one's not going to be $49.99. You will live in this ring. We're sizing it as well. So just tell us what size, specific size, full size, quarter, half, 3/4, whatever you need, you're going to get. But it's also going to be only $1,900. You know what? Skip it. I know what I paid years ago. True story. When I bought my mom this ring, and it was probably at this point, I'm thinking it was about 6 years ago, I bought this ring for her, and I paid $18.88. As the host of the show, I paid $18.88. So this is a little weird to be doing here at $19.99 and actually taking it lower than that if you want to get this ring. So this is a huge upgrade. And we have the double row too, but the double row has the smaller, meaning if there's one that does the 4 rows where it's white, pink, pink, white, that's smaller pink diamonds. This one's a lot more elite because it's the bigger pink diamonds. And I'm making it $14.99 instead. So I'll save you $500. You take another $150, you'll get it for $13.49, and just let me know who's got one. When you talk about a piece that you can even maybe upgrade a wedding set, put it on every day, wear it wherever you want, this is how you do it. This is how, I mean, upgrading, I know we love our VS white diamonds, we love them, but there is something special about getting pink diamonds that are natural, that aren't treated or enhanced or irradiated or anything like that. They are from the Argyle mine that doesn't even exist anymore. How are you going to get pink diamonds if the whole mine that's produced the best ones in the world doesn't even exist anymore? It's mined out. It's closed. Risa, is that the band you're looking for? I sure hope so. $13.49 if you'd like it. And that is a super important value to get a chance to own with 3 looks. I mean, we just have to break it down. Think about what $13.49, when you divide that by 3, how that comes out to be. It's exceptional. And Kirsten says, I have that pink and white diamond band. I wear it every day. There you go. So does Reese, Kirsten, you and my mom both. Lynn in Las Vegas does too. She wears her band every day. Every day. And she's got a ton of jewelry, and I know, Kirsten, you do too. So what does it say that I can speak for my mom, who's, long been a TVON shopper through her daughter, where, I get her anything she wants. Anything she wants, I get it for her. And this is what it's her only pink diamond piece she has. She has tons and tons and tons of jewelry. She wears this one every day. I know Kirsten. We've shopped together a while. We don't know each other personally. She's not a family member, but I know she shopped with me for a long time. She has a lot of jewelry. She says this is the one she wears every day. So there you have it. 2 great examples of, one person I know well, the other person I know through shopping, and wearing it every day. Because I think at this point, aren't we looking, we're looking to save money, yes, we're looking to buy and invest into pieces that, yes, that are beautiful and that have some really great quality to them, have a great rarity to them. Certainly you've got that here with the pink diamonds, but to know that when you invest into something and you're going to put it on more often than you don't, I think those are the pieces you want to invest in. It's one thing to buy something you love and wear it once in a while, but when it's buying something you love and wearing it day after day, and when I've got Kirsten saying that, and I know my mom wears it every day, I just got to see her and she was wearing this every day, even just casually, not going out, not the fancy events, just casually every day. And yet it's instantly that special moment. If every day you're looking for jewelry, is that way that you can elevate every day, I think. Jewelry is a great way to make every day special and important and unique and kind of feel important and special as well. Because isn't that what jewelry is? It's not about what it looks like, it's about how it makes us feel. Really, jewelry is how it makes you feel. And so this is it, guys. And oh, okay. So Risa, do you need something else? She already has this ring too, so I don't think that's what she needs. What are you looking for then, Risa? Pink diamonds in like a big stone. We have some individual larger stones if you're looking for those. She's already got this ring. $14.99. Anyway, so okay, that one's available to anybody who'd like it. And then we do have, I know that you've seen gold zircons before. We've seen some goldens. Yeah, thank you so much. Look at this. If anybody's interested in this one, you're going to have to fight me for it. Simple as that. That's the one that I've been waiting on, and I can't get it out of my head. And that's when I know I got to have it. So that's our 22 karat 76 emerald cut private collection yellow zircon. I don't have a big yellow diamond. I only have a white diamond. I really want a big yellow diamond, but I'm not going to be able to afford a big yellow diamond for probably some time. You got the houses and the cars and all that stuff, and a dog that's, really in need. So all that stuff, right? I'm not just going to say, let's just put a couple $1 million aside for a big yellow diamond. But this gives you, without having to spend millions of dollars, quite frankly, a better than yellow diamond look, a rarer than yellow diamond, because there are fewer gold and zircons of 23 carats than there are yellow diamonds. And that is a very important stone. So if anybody is like me and going, I adore that piece, let me make it your deal of a lifetime today. That is one that I know, seriously eyeing that piece. I love it. It's just, again, I can't help myself. I'm a jewelry lover just like you are. And it's a lot of fun to be seeing discounts on pieces of that variety. Okay, let's get to our Tanzanite drops. Oh, and I also have a really big aqua and a really big kunzite and some big old diamond earrings. I'm so excited about these diamond earrings though. Let's show the diamond earrings, of which there's only a pair. A huge button style earring in this big round, and they are omega back. So it's an omega back alert, because I know I get a lot of you asking me every day, do you think you can make more omega backs? And it's not really up to me, it's up to the style. The style is what dictates omega back or post back, and it has to be a bigger earring overall to really require an omega back style. You can't put an omega backing on a teeny tiny little earring. So we went jumbo with the earring here. 112-1304 is your item number, and this is 18 karat gold. Yes, love that for an earring, because little higher purity in the gold makes it really, really wearable. And you also happen to have a very important mix of rounds and baguettes, in which we've broken it down. 47 points in the baguettes. Another carat 73 in the rounds. Wowza, 220 overall in your diamond earring, a carat 10 in each ear. That is stunning. And wait to see these on. The diameter is huge. They sit beautifully thanks to that omega back. That's what allows it to. If you had just a regular standard post and butterfly backing, they would tend to lean or fall forward. These don't do that. And that's thanks to that great extra mechanism and that hinge backing. Look what that gives you. Hello. Beautiful 220 earring. Let's get this one pair out the door. There's a 3/4 inch diameter to the earring. This is how an omega back works. You're going to just open it up right here. Let me just do that for you so you can see it opens up nice and wide. It actually goes all the way upright, so you can actually get really easy access in, and then you just flip that on up. And that's it. It rests gently against the back of your earlobe, and then it's going to be nice and, again, set beautifully so that it can face out to the world as you wear them. And I love this value, $59.99. You know what happens when you put the baguettes together? Baguettes are really costly diamonds. They're all VS, of course. They're very costly. They're a huge upgrade to even the round brilliance. That's why they were $59.99. I am ready to get a diamond lover the most incredible earring possible, and I think that's really it. And you know, if you don't do drops, but you're looking for something a little more wow than the basic stud, this is it. And forgive that I've got another earring close to it, but look at that. That is wild. Isn't that beautiful? And it's actually latched onto my other earrings. So that's why it looks a little odd. So the other earring's out now. I'll just go ahead and put it on. But again, you see how the whole point is there are some earrings that when they're bigger, there's no point because they fall. They fall, they drape, they droop, they sag. Not those earrings. Those earrings are sitting directly out to the world. So you're seeing all that beauty of diamonds directly out. That's what's so important about that omega back. And it's so easy. You just put them on. They're comfortable as can be. There's a huge diamond weight. They're supposed to be $59.99, like right here. That's what it should say. That's what at least they were before. We're going to make it a whole lot easier than that. And I got them right here, guys. $59.99. Look at that. 220, $59.99. Boom. We're going to make it a lot better than that for you right now. The very first caller, let's go back to the wheel and show them up close. I just love that it's basically like that big centerpiece, all in the rounds. Then you got the baguettes around that, then the rounds along the edge. It just keeps on giving wow factor. And yet they're not a drop. Some people just don't do drop earrings. But what happens when you want a lot of diamond weight? 220. Let's give you the wow. Let's do better than even, I don't know, 220 total weight. They should be like $29.99 best case scenario. I'm going lower than that. Oh, please dial. Please dial early. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please dial early. Do not wait. They are not going to be $29.99 either. Going even lower. This is last call on this earring. I don't think we're taking all those diamonds out and melting those. Not if I get this price low enough, and I'm going to go lower because I want to help our jewelers out. I don't need them spending the time to take each and every one of those diamonds out. Let's just make it easy peasy right now. Make them only $1,999, and they'll be $17.99 at checkout. That's it. $17.99. And somebody will own those incredible earrings. And we have 18 karat gold, no less. They're a huge upgrade in the gold. And it's not like there's no gold. There's a lot of gold here in a 3/4 inch diameter. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. So we're verifying on those earrings already. You got them? For sure? Done? They're gone? You got it. They're sold. Congratulations. Let's go. And then on our way, the big aqua. Get ready. Aquas we have not seen very often in this event. And now it's here. 112-7945. Thank you so much. Boy, if only I had 50 pairs of those earrings. My life would be easier. I'll tell you, that's the biggest challenge of this event is just having such limited quantities. It's tough. It's really tough. I hate saying no to folks that, see the values. But again, if you dial in early, you will be rewarded very, very handsomely. This is our 751 Sierra Santa Maria. It's a stunner of a stone here. No question about it. That is a beauty. And it's also going to be our 7 karat 51 with 92 points in diamonds, set in platinum. One only. That is it. New York in the house again. All right. Oh, that's so nice, Kirsten. That's great. You also shop for your mom too? Oh, I love that. Kirsten said, I buy everything that my mom wants to. Oh, those moms. We're so lucky to have moms that we adore, that love jewelry. And if you're anything like us, Kirsten, she probably taught you everything you know about jewelry and taught you about the good jewelry to begin with, and probably taught you how to shop really well. That's the biggest thing. I mean, my mom has a love for jewelry, but she really taught me how to shop. She taught me how to shop and do it right. And so that's the truth. All right. And hi, Freebie. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Guys, let's get this Sierra Santa Maria. It's a mega stone. It's got a $79.99 price tag. I'm going to switch that up, and we're going to get you a great big old value. We're already nearing the last hour. We got an hour and 20 minutes left, an hour and 22 to be exact. So would love your requests. Let's send this out in a hurry. That aqua not going to last. And here's how we do it from $79.99. And look at the color. Yes. One more time on the earrings. Okay, I think they're already gone, right? So let me just try them on again. Let me go ahead and grab those really quickly. It was item number 112-1304. They're already spoken for and gone. So I just, again, but I'll be happy to just try them on because a lot of people just want to see what things look like on the ear again. Give me just a second. Why I hate when my hair is down. So much tougher to put on earrings and show them to you, but here's what I'll do. Get it one more look here on the ear. They're the big earrings that we just had. They're sold, they're done, they're gone. I'm so sorry, I'm showing someone's earrings. So again, but just to see them one more time on the ear there, that's what they look like on that incredible Omega. So well done. Thank you so I All right, let's go back to our aqua. Gosh, that's a great looking earring. I need like 25 more pairs of those. We turned away so many people on those earrings, and I hate when that happens. But here's our huge 751. Don't let that happen to you on the aqua. The aquas can go in a hurry as well. And this is our platinum 7.5 carat. I'll make it easy. $29.99. First caller on the aqua. It'll be $300 extra off that. And let me try this one on for you as well, so you can see how gorgeous that big blue is. Look at that. That's some serious Sierra Santa Maria. That's what we love, is you get a whole different color, a whole different saturation level when you have a stone like that. That's the difference there. $29.99 makes it $2,699. Incredible value. And that will be for one caller as well. And set in platinum, notice the diamonds go right down the sides. They stop right where the fingers meet. You get that halo, but it also makes it a little upgrade to a halo, because what it does is it gives you the larger and the smaller. So it makes it a little more interesting to see the way the diamonds kind of dot the outside of that beautiful. Oh, that oval is just incredible. That is some of the strongest color we have seen. And we're used to seeing the Sierra Santa Maria. We see a lot of, it's most of what we see actually is here. And yet, look at that beautiful color. That exceeds most of what we even have in the past here. Oh, that is wonderful. Oh, Kirsten, that's great. Well, that's a wonderful thing. Okay, I love that. Jewelry it's forever, and not just for our lifetimes, but for the generations beyond ours as well, whether it's daughters, nieces, goddaughters, whomever it is. It's so nice to be able to share the jewelry love with all the future generations. And I always find when you get the really good jewelry, that's the one you're proud to pass down. You know, I did not grow up in a family that had a lot of generational wealth prior to mine. So it was like there wasn't a lot of fine jewelry in the family. It was costume, and it still is so precious to me because it's who wore it and it's the stories behind it. But again, to be able to be in a position, because most jewelry that I've received down from different generations, it's all costume. It's really, but that's where, again, my mom and I love acquiring those luxury pieces that are so important, because those are the pieces that future generations are going to love and adore as much as we do. And that's what's so important. And again, you're not investing into just something that's a fly-by-night kind of, give you joy for a day or a month or a year. It's longer lasting than that. So I love when you guys see the value and see the prestige of having really good jewelry, right? Because you can spend a lot on jewelry that's not worth anything today. That's a new thing. It used to be you only spend a lot on fine jewelry. Now you can spend a lot on jewelry that really has no worth going forward. So I love when we can bring you the fine. All right, let's talk about Tanzanite drop earrings as well as the North Stars. And I do have another pair of ruby earrings. We had the drops that sold earlier. I do have another pair. And then if any of our gentlemen are looking for an incredible emerald, I have a top quality. I don't know why that aqua is here, but I'll gladly take it. Here's that's the emerald for the gents. Ladies or gents, to be honest, it's a great mid-size, larger ring. It's item number 1122509. And again, we've got a Diamonds by the Yard coming up. that is coming up. I'm not going to wait till the top of the hour. It is the smaller version of what I had just a few hours ago last night. I didn't even realize we had a smaller version of the dangling diamonds by the yard until today, and we actually have it in white, yellow, and rose gold. So that's going to be coming up for you, and it's the same 9-stone draping style with the same adjustable length. It's just way more affordable. So we'll have that coming up for you in just moments. And then we do have, by the way, also Kara, if you're out there, Kara and Yvette, I've got some requests that you'd had to set aside. They're here waiting for you. So here we go with the big emerald. It's our 121 Muso Colombian mined emerald. That's a 40-point diamond weight as well. And then the finishing on the inside. Take a look at that under gallery. Very well done. And how about that clarity of the emerald through the inside? Wouldn't be able to see that without a little peek into the inner backside there, so you can really see how clean that stone is. I know you see it from a distance up front, but it's nice to really look from the back and see that clarity as well. So let's go ahead and blow it out. It's a great look. Here's what it looks like on the hand as well. Going to be a gents or ladies style if you like a bigger, bolder gold presence to it, but that emerald really glowing and shining there. And it's under $79.99. We're taking it a lot lower than that for you. Only just this one. It's got to stay in the white gold. Yes, it does. Got to stay in the white, but we'll size it for you up or down as needed. But let's make it really simple and easy. It's under $3,000. And a really high quality Colombian emerald rarely will do that, especially in a larger than 1 carat size, which this also is. And yet it's not $3,000. It's not going to be $29.99. We have one. It's time to go in 1 hour and 15. We got 75 minutes to make a jewelry dream come true for you. So let me know what you'd like to see. And this one will be going for $2,699 only. And that's it. It's a one only. That's it. It's our beautiful white gold, which I think with an emerald that strong a green color really looks good in the white gold. And then we've got some Tanzanite drop earrings also coming up in 12 carat sizes. And also our DB2. I'm going to show you the dangling drop, diamonds by the yard, because we only have a few. And those of you that missed out on the yellow gold last night that were so upset with me because we only had one in yellow gold, I have good news. I have 3. I have 3 in yellow gold. Not that that's going to last, but I do have 3 in yellow gold coming up next in the dangling diamonds by the yard, the smaller version. So we will show that coming up next. I can't wait. It's a beautiful necklace, and it looks exactly like the other, just a tad bit smaller in scale. All right, who's got our gents emerald? Is it Allison or is it Jess? We'll find out. Question? Okay, 75 minutes to go. Dangling diamonds by the yard is next. Super affordable, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, but limited. Let's show it to you. There's a front and a back. This is the one, if you caught any of the show last night, I was wearing our dangling diamonds by the yard and loving it. This is a slightly smaller version of. It's the 9 stones draping from the chain, the same adjustable length from 16, 17, and 18, the same closure. The item number is 111, 4196. The yellow gold is the most limited. It will sell out first. It always does. It has been happening in this event over and over and over again. This is my preference when it comes to a DBTY style because the stones are draping from the chain. It is also great for gifting. If you didn't want to spend $1,000 to get a great gift for that graduation gift that's coming up, or that anniversary, or that birthday, or if you're shopping ahead for Christmas and Hanukkah because you know it's only 6 months away, and it'll be before you know it. Before you know it, there'll be a wreath on that window, and it's going to be, Christmas carols and jingle bells and all that. It's happening. I mean, the time is just flying. We're already halfway through the year, almost. So now we're talking about $41.96, a 36-point diamond weight among 9 stones, and you get a 16, 17, and 18. This is the yellow. I also have the white and the rose here to show you, which I will. I just know that the yellow gold has always been going fast and first, so we're going to show that to you right here. Then I have, let me make sure I can get the white gold up here for you. That's going to be popular as well. Here's the white gold. The white gold looks like this, and I do recommend, if you can get a couple, you're going to love layering them. Stacking them together, it works too. Just because there's a drape in the diamonds, actually, I think it's even prettier layered with each other. So that's the white gold that I have here. And then I also have the rose gold, and the rose gold, there's only one. So this is going to be a quick one to go. 111-4196, call me early. Here's the rose gold. And again, there's a front and a back. So just make sure you look. You're going to see diamonds throughout, no matter which way it is, but there's one way to wear it that's going to show you and expose more of the diamond from the front. So just make sure when you put it on that you look for that and then put it on with the front diamonds facing. Once they they drape on the neckline, they're always going to face forward. There's our rose gold, and let's get them out the door. So white gold, we're good. Yellow gold, I have 3. Rose gold, I have 1. They're obviously not going to last, and wasn't last night's $9.99 an incredible value? Granted, they were larger stones. So now we're going to make the more petite version even more affordable and send them out. And if you want to get one of each color, I don't blame you. I think that's the smart thing to do. Remember, they're all adjustable. That's why it makes such an amazing gift idea. They're all going to be 16, 17, and 18. There's a premium closure. There's a diamond cut chain. I love it because it never flips or turns. You're always going to see your diamonds right up front. This is what it looks like from a distance. I'll show you on the skin tone there so you can really see how they stand out. They're going to go from one side of the neckline to the other. Everything you see up front is what you see there in the diamonds. Do you see how that looks if it's displayed out at like an 18-inch? You see how they go from side to side on the neckline. The perfect neckline fill-in. Yes? Oh, okay, we can show it next. Sure, sure. All right, let's get these out the door. Not going to be $9.99. $888, $777, it's still a chain. The chain alone should be $600 plus with no diamonds. With the adjustability, the lobster claw closure, everything about it is premium. Everything about it is exceptional. Let's make this the ultimate, whether it's graduation, anniversary, birthday gifting, just because you love jewelry and you know fine jewelry when you see it and you know an incredible value when you see it, you take advantage. It's not $6.99. It's not $5.99. Yes, white gold. One white gold already gone. Operators, please yell them out how many and what color, because I would not be surprised if there are a few shoppers today that are taking more than one at this value. It is not $5.99. It is $499 a necklace. It'll be $449 at checkout. Zine, what color? Yellow gold. Which one? White gold over there, yellow gold over there. So we have got a lot of people on the phone lines here. We have another white gold. We have 2 left in the yellow gold only. That's it. 2 left in the yellow gold. You know it's going to go. And let me show you the yellow gold on the neckline as well so you can see that, because this one's going to slide away. So I'll show you the yellow gold here on the neckline so you can see what that's all about. You got a white gold as well. Thank you so much. White gold's very popular today. There's the yellow gold from a distance away on the neckline and against some color. So you can really see that beautiful look. Again, and Tim, you did say white gold? Okay. White gold over there. 2 more white gold. Yes. Yellow gold, I still have 2 left. That's what I'm showing you here, the yellow gold. Let me drape it on that hand shot again. Rose gold gone, sold out in the rose gold. 2 left in the yellow. Which one? Yellow. 1 left in the yellow gold. There's the white gold, because that's soon to be. Okay, yellow gold sold out then. Tim, you got the last one. So white gold is all I have remaining. It's here. There's your white gold. Fabulous piece. I'm going to zoom in a little closer on it. It just doesn't like to sit on this wheel, and I need my other hand here so I can go get you the next piece available. But that's going to be white gold only now remaining. I can't pick it up. Cannot pick it up for the life of me. There you go. Yeah, the emerald is still here, by the way. There's the white gold. Yeah, yellow gold and rose gold are completely gone. White gold, all that remains. So sorry about that. White gold, thank you. And now we only have about a dozen left in the white gold as well. And I'll show it to you again from a couple of different perspectives here. Just want to make sure that we get every single one of you on the phone lines here so you can get in a gold zircon request. That zircon, look at this. I'm going to show you here while I've got the necklace here on the hand. I'm going to show you, yes, another white gold. Thank you. Thank you. Keep letting me know. We've only got a few left now in the white gold and several people getting more than one. I know we got a lot of people that just shop for themselves for fine jewelry. This could be one of those great fine jewelry gift ideas. And that golden zircon coming up. Coming up next by request. I really am hesitant to show it. I don't want to melt it either. Trust me, it's not going to get melted. Someone's buying that golden zircon. It can be you or it can be me, but we're going to give you a huge discount on that golden zircon coming up. I just adore it. I mean, it is something special. If that just doesn't look like a special piece of jewelry, like I could walk down the street right now and we could, look at, hundreds of people that don't know a thing about jewelry and they would all be looking at that ring going, wow, that's something special. You don't need to know anything about jewelry to know that ring is special. Just some pieces just carry that aura about them, and that zircon does. So that is our last call on the white gold draping diamonds by the yard. Yes, White gold, another one gone, another one gone. Thank you. It's only now down to fewer. We have less than 10 to go around, guys. 10, actually fewer than 10 now to go around in the white gold for $449. Take a couple. Shop early. I know a lot of you think I'm absolutely nuts for even talking about end of the year holidays. Hanukkah and Christmas, what is she smoking? It's May. Honestly, guys, we know what's going on here. This discount is unlike any other. You take advantage of it while it's here. This discount is, I mean, think of what it would make to create that right now in our jewelry manufacturing facility that's like 30 feet away from me. If we were making that today, what it would cost, I can tell you it cost a lot more than $499. We're giving it to you for $449. All right, let's get to this golden zircon. I'm going to show it up close. Honestly, I don't know if we even need to see it up close. I'm going to say brace yourself on the up close of this one because 1127753 is still one of the most incredible stones I have ever been able to present in all my years of selling both loose stones and finished jewelry. And it is just amazing how this one looks. And I really want to make sure that we get this 22 karat 76 a home. Look what that does. One of the most amazing stones. And look at how it has so many rainbow colors coming out of that emerald cut stone. It is 1127753. It's a 2276. Premier private collection. It is the essence of museum worthy. That word museum gets thrown around a lot in our industry, and there are very few times when it's actually really worthy. This is a true, honest to goodness descriptor there. Museum, yes. Private collection, our own ownership provides to museums all around the world. Have for generations. This is one that could easily be on display at a museum, but we have got baguettes on the side. Look at that. 3 baguettes on each side, then round brilliance, 85 points total in diamonds in the yellow gold. Now that you've seen the close-up and how clean that stone is and how it's giving every color of the rainbow off those step facets, I'm seeing different colors that I didn't know existed from a gemstone. Look at that. Celadons, purples, reds, orange, neons. I've never seen a stone do what this stone is doing. And to think, this is when we got to just give a shout out to Mother Nature here. Mother Earth, incredible. And look at this on the hand. It's big. That's what I need you to be aware of, though, because not a lot of people look at jewelry on my hand and go, okay, I can wear that. And then they get it home and go, oh my gosh, she must have gigantic hands. And I do. I have long hands. I have really long fingers. So this is a big ring. It's a very big ring. And I need you to know how big a ring this is, to the point where I'm even going to bring out the ruler, just because I don't want you to be able to get it home and say, oh my gosh, it's too big for me. Obviously, there's a lot of us who really love big gems. This would be for you if you love big gems, because it's a full 3/4 of an inch just in the length of that center stone. So that's really important. And you're getting this 18 karat solid yellow gold. I've got one caller to take it. That's it. 17,000. It was 16,999. We're making it a lot easier, and the top of the hour is rolling up pretty quickly on us. And if you thought all that brilliance and rainbow effect comes from the direct up close, no, it does not. Look what you're seeing there. All of that same beautiful color coming through here as well. And it's not even $69.99. There's your 10 grand off. I'll save even more. It is $5,999 and $600 off. I will not be mad at you if you leave it here. Not at all. But I will tell you, if you do say yes, congratulations. You have achieved one of the highest collectible stones I've ever presented. Yes. Yes. There again is the side profile. I can actually go a step further. It does have to be, we don't elevate it for no reason. That's accommodating for the depth of that stone. Okay, so the pavilion goes almost all the way to the base there. Yes. Yes, I do. Still have white gold DBTYs going out the door. Still have our gents emerald necklace or ring. And now we have this one, verifying. $600 off makes it $53.99 at checkout. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so we'll move on. And Tanzanite drops are here. We have about 3 minutes now, 4 minutes actually, till the top of the hour. So I've got a big kunzite to share with you if you like other big stones, kind of in this kind of vein. We're going to go to a kunzite here, 1126755 on the way. Wow. Well, we're going big again. May even be a little bit, is it larger than the last? Let's see. Yeah, it's lengthier than that last piece. Oh my, so we're staying with the big stones for a moment. Item number here is 1126755, white gold only on the kunzite. There are some reds coming through on this one as well. Emerald cut, elongated emerald cut. That is our 1657 in the carat weight of your kunzite, halo around it, split shank as well. Keep calling on those DBTYs for $449 at checkout. We have got really close to here our last hour kicking off of our Saturday together. 1 short hour remaining. Just a couple of pieces here from the day, including our 429 diamond necklace, our signet ring with diamonds, our gold quartz pear shape, our beautiful, what else do we have? Some fire opals that were requested earlier. But here is the one and only 1657 kunzite, and it is just truly amazing, is it not? Diamond weight is going to total at 80 points, so good, decent amount of diamond weight there as well. And a specialty discount for 1 caller. And these always look a mess when you see them up close because they just need a little steam cleaning from the back. Kunzite is not a stone that deals with inclusions. It's just lucky. It's one of the lucky ones. It doesn't have any issues there. So we just steam clean it from the back for you. Obviously, we do all that. It goes through, everything goes through a rigorous quality control inspection before it actually ships out to you. Everything does. We check every diamond setting. We check every stone, prong, everything. We check and make sure that it's the right size you asked for. We check everything. So again, they also then, after they size it, steam clean it as well so that it's just perfect in every way. So that when it arrives to you, probably why a lot of you are going, it looks so much better even than it did on camera. I can't believe it. So this one that started at $49.99, a lot less than that here today. And you can see a good kunzite is going to give you purples and blues and rich saturated orchid pinks. That's exactly what this nearly 17 karat stone does. And we're going to blow it out right now. First caller gets it. I'm taking it below $3,000. There's your $2,000 off. Let's keep going. Let's get it below. Do you want to take it below even $29.99, $2,500, $24.99? Let's do it. $2,199. Don't tell me that zircon. Go ahead. Which necklace? Is that Charmaine? Yeah. She's going to get the zircon instead of the necklace? Zircon gone. I have good news for anybody that we turned away on the 747 necklace. It got swapped out for the golden zircon. I'm sad on 2 fronts. Number 1, that my golden zircon is gone. Number 2, we are bringing back the 7 karat 4. I know we turned a lot of you away. It just got swapped out. Let me go ahead and create the frenzy yet again. The 7 karat 47, 17-inch diamond. Is she sure before I show this? Okay. Let me go ahead and show this one more time. And I'm about to probably set the phone lines on fire here. This is now back, only because it got swapped for the golden zircon, and to that I say congratulations, but here it is. The diamond tennis necklace that is the 7 karat 47 size. Okay, so this is a beauty here. 747, 17 inches. All round brilliant diamonds of the same size that go all the way around. That's why we call it a tennis collar necklace. It goes all the way around. I know we turned a few of you away. That was like an hour plus ago. I'm worried now that you may not be with us, but again, there are also new shoppers with us as we reach the top of the hour here. So this is your chance to pick up the huge diamond tennis necklace. It is one only. It is 17 inches only. It is 14 karat white gold only, but exactly what I think a lot of us want in a tennis or a collar style like this. And the insert closure that keeps it continuous all the way around. Let's go ahead and get you a great price here. It is $79.99 plus your $800 off. So it will be $71.99 at checkout. And that is just smooth to the touch, beautiful big baskets that hold every one of those diamonds into place. And that is going to be $71.99. So the huge necklace, we still have the 4 karat here as well. But if you want to go about double that size, this is the way to do it. I know we had to turn away so many of you earlier. So it is back. It is here. It is $71.99, and that makes it so, I mean, dramatically under $1,000 a carat to get when you're also getting a whole lot of gold. So beautiful piece there at $79.99. Okay, that's our last and only. So that's here for our last look. Then don't forget about the kunzite, which is still here at $21.99 plus your discount. And so that's a beautiful way to get a pink material there. And then our caller is here. Let me also start the hour by welcoming you in. We've got a great Tanzanite deal as well. It's going to be a Tanzanite 3-stone ring. Let's take a quick look at this one. Kind of just classic, you know, simple, straightforward, classic, but also very affordable. 112-8141. Welcome into our last hour of our Saturday. We are live from Los Angeles, and we are so proud and glad to have you here today. Shopping the Cellular Melted discounts, getting all the discounts and deals on all the fabulous first-rate jewelry you love, and again, saying goodbye to a lot of pieces here very quickly, or they get melted down. Either way, they are one last time on the air. This is 112-8141, and it's a beauty. And I got to come in a little closer because obviously we've been showing you some really, really large pieces. So we're still talking about a large Tanzanite here. It's our best of the best variety, the 2-carat 41 in the blue wing block D with those big diamonds on either side. It's 8 points, 4 points a piece. Loving that 3-stone look, and it's in white gold. You can obviously get it sized to whatever you need, but we are not going to leave that collar here. Let me know if you'd like the collar or the smaller collar that we had, or we have Tanzanite drops coming up that actually really work well with this piece also. So we'll see that on the way, but here we are with an hour left, actually 57 minutes. So it is time to dial in with your requests. I know everyone's tempted to wait for the 30-second last call clock. Honestly, we don't always have enough time then to find your request, bring it out, show it to you, and present it. So I'd much rather you get requests in now if you have anything else you need to see before we go. And this is going to be the 241 blue wing block D oval, 8 points in diamonds. That's a 4-pointer on either side. And I had to really, really, really fight to get this one down in price, because there's still a band in gold. It tends to be when there's a band in gold, there's a certain price that it automatically has to be just to accommodate the gold. Then you have the diamonds, 2 bigger stones. That means something. Then you've got the 241, but this is that classic everyday go-to when it comes to Tanzanite. So you're not waiting for, you know, a special occasion to wear it. I think a lot of people want one of those 2 to 3 carats that you can wear every day. If you want to add a little extra to it one day, you simply add a wonder ring. I know most everybody out there that's a TVON shopper has a wonder ring or two, so you can pop that on with it, side by side, stack it around it, whatever you want to do. But it's a beautiful classic. You can see the red flashes coming through very strongly there, and it's going to be a major value. Take a look at this on the hand here. We'll show it to you that way. Come on in early. It's in the white gold. We'll have no issue sizing it for you. Isn't that the beauty? We have yet to have a size restrictive piece today. So everything can be sized to whatever you need. It's arriving ready to wear. We pay for it. You don't have to. We go through all those extras. That's extremely important. And now we get to make it very affordable here, because when it came out today, when I looked at this morning early, it was a little bigger price tag. It started at $39.99 and it had come down, but it was still $24.99. And I thought, I want to see if we can do a little bit better. So I'm freewheeling here. I'm going to make it the price that I know is going to allow it to disappear. I know the price is going to be the one you're happy with. So let's make this really simple. And let's take it down from the $39, from the $24.99 that it should very well be today. Get you an extra discount before you get an extra discount. Does that make sense? Discount on top of discount. Happens over and over. That's what this sale event is all about. That's what makes it such a record-breaking, never-before-seen type of event like this has been. And it's not $24, $2,000, or $19.99 for that really important stone there, and yet so wearable, so just classic in its styling, and it's not going to be $19 or even $15 or $14.99. Let's take it even lower. Then we'll have the big earrings. Plus, we have the Alexandrite blowout wheel for you as well. And anything else you want to request or see again from the entire show, you got to let me know what that might be. But let's make this one $1,299 instead. And that's going to be down to $1,169 at checkout. Please dial in early for that one at $1,299. That's a really important piece there. And just classic. Classic as can be. $1,169 gets it to you. We have these really important Tanzanite drops. They're quite a bit bigger. They are nearly 7-carat or 6-carat stones actually each, but they are beautiful and they are here. So one pair of drop Tanzanite earrings. We also have the Alexandrites I spoke of, all GIA certified. There is a really couple of really special citrines that are here that are designer as well. If you like something different and bold in a citrine, got some special looks there. And also Colombian emerald and Mahenge pink spinel, and also a mandarin garnet out of the private collection. And our next request is next. So let's get to that here quickly. And then we got to go. I did mention there's a conch pearl. I'll just flash it really quickly. This is pretty simple. It's 1128085. I'll just do a little let's say who's paying attention deal here. And then Burley, we've got some earrings for you. But this is the conch pearl. It's a free form. And all of them they're always natural. They grow within these huge queen conch sea snail shells. So they're all a little bit different. They have different colors. This is a very strong saturated color in a 42-point oval that's more of like a freeform oval. It's our 42-pointer, 7 points in diamonds with the chain included. And that is going to be the most affordable conch pearl I've ever had here. It's $9.99. So just a little giveaway on a conch pearl as we are in our last hour. Then we've got diamond drop earrings that are big diamonds. Huge diamonds, huge yellow diamonds in a drop earring. Okay, so we'll see those coming up, and they're also omega back styling. All right, that's $9.99. It's really $8.99. So a huge value there on our conch pearl. Let's show you the earrings by request next. These are awfully nice, and they have this omega style that are going to be even kind of like padded with this really, I know this is an odd, it's maybe not the coolest thing to look at here up close on camera, but the back of that earring is done with these silicone discs, so it can be really resting against the ear comfortably. And these are a beautiful bright yellow diamond, a very nice match here in the ovals. Then of course they've got this almost like, think of it like a martini glass upside down in design. They look even prettier on because you'll see how that drapes from the ear, but it is an omega, so that's going to be for a pierced ear. So it's not a clip earring, it's got a post, but then it's got this really great hinge that sits right behind the earlobe there to make it comfortable for you. But that's what's so important is the color and the size of those diamonds. The diamonds are huge. It's item number 112-7629. The conch pearl is here, and then we've got our last call on the show. So if there's anything I can help you with before we sign off, I'll see you tomorrow, but then we don't see you till Wednesday. So time to get those requests in because, again, a busy Sunday you might have on tap. So if you want to get in while you're here, it's probably a good time to get requests in and let us know what you'd like to see because the discounts are just fabulous. We've got our fabulous platinum 2-carat in the ovals, 62 points in the white diamonds, and one caller gets them, and I bet you want to see them on. So you can see how gorgeous they look from a distance away. This is what they measure. We've got a length here, and it's just going to be under an inch, but you see it's going to be diamonds at the top that then get to that trillion shape and then lead to the yellow diamonds. There you can see they are technically, yes, they are 7/8 of an inch exactly. And you see that even when the top of the earring is still, you get a little extra movement from the yellow diamond because of that O-ring that is setting it. So I'll pop one on for you, and could you wear that every day? I think why not? That's a beautiful way to get a yellow diamond. We have had so few yellow diamond drop earrings in our history here. It's always nice to see something like this, especially in such a large size. I mean, it's tempting to want to take a 1-carat oval and put it in a ring. Kind of nice to have them featured as a match pair in the earrings, which makes it just so much, just extra deluxe here. So we've got it showing here on the ear, so you can see how they drape from a distance away, and then you really see how they sit. Of course, that's what's important. With that bigger center drop, you want them to have that security of that omega so that they do, again, we still worry about pieces falling or kind of, you know, leaning forward. Not happening here thanks to that great closure and that really beautiful drop. And they're going to be a whole lot better than where they started. $13,999 actually is our new discount from right here. They were $17,000. So again, special request here. Anybody can take them. It's one caller only. Let's make this really important here. And you saw $18,000. Now they've come even lower, $14,000. I just want to eliminate that price tag. Then they'll have a better chance of getting their home, and we'll take them even lower than even 10. And look how easy this is. It's a hinge style, so it really just literally opens up just like so, and then you close them up. So it's really simple and easy. They've got the spring-loaded hinge, so once they're open, I'll show you up close. It's a little easier to see there. And then I won't have to squat down anymore either because the legs are already sore from a very strenuous workout, but here we go. This is where you've got the fabulous look. I'll show you here on the hand shot here. So you see how it actually opens up like that. It's going to come all the way open, and then you go all the way up. That's where it's going to rest against the ear, but you see why that's sitting up so properly. That's what's important. And we're going to make them better than 10,000. They're only one pair in the world, and I bet you they're available to the first caller. You don't even have to be the requester. It's just first caller to say yes, or to say, that's perfect, that's what I'm looking for, we have not had anything like it. So there's a good chance that you're saying, yeah, this is what I've been waiting for, just never seen anything quite like it. We're going to make them $49.99 instead. $49.99 plus $500 off, and then we'll get back to some affordable. I have some ruby earrings on the way. Our huge Alexandrites are also coming up, 1 carat plus, that are all GIA certified. They're also here. So a lot to get to. And then we still have, I've got about, believe it or not, we've had about 100 pieces sell. Actually more than that. I have a few pieces still here. It looks like I got about 15 pieces left from the show already. So that's unusual, but this is last hour when things tend to go. And then I still have some pieces here from my last night Friday show. So again, if there's anything you want to ask about, we've got some great pieces that are still hanging out. And pieces that have come back, like our big diamond collar. So this is it. Let's get to, I'm going to show you the ruby earrings. We also have Tanzanite drops. These are probably gone. Obviously not going to sit around when there's a value like $4,500, when you're getting 262 in diamonds, 2 big yellows, and they're the lighter yellows, which I think are so pretty because they're bright and they're gorgeous and they're really good quality as well. That's important. All right, let's move on. We've got our ruby earrings coming up. Thank you for requesting yellow diamond earrings. I have no idea, studs or drops, but that's just a really elite quality. Take a look at this. This is fabulous. Ruby earring, left and right design. Yellow gold and white gold are here. They're just always a little odd to sit up here on the wheel, so I'll show you best I can. I think of it like a paisley design in 11273333. Here's your yellow gold option. And then I have the white gold option I'll bring forward as well. And that's going to be a full carat in round Burma rubies. And here we are with more earrings for the earring lovers out there. Our ruby drops from earlier are sold, so this will be our last call in a ruby earring today, and it's 24 points in diamonds. Yes, so you're getting the 1 carat, half carat each in the rounds. Bright and glowing, aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they pretty? That one's got a little fingerprint, so I'll help that one out, that one there. So let me polish that up a little bit. Anybody got our yellow diamond earrings so far? Looks like they may be gone. There are 3 people talking about them, so I just don't know who's got them yet. But here we are with the rubies and that beautiful round stone. And you know what? Take the yellow or the white, but they are under $1,000. Goodness, for big rounds in really important rubies, those are fabulous. We're going to make them better. How about $888 to the very first callers, yellow or white? Yikes, that's good. That is some super important material there. And we'll need to see them on. The question is, do you like them facing, kind of wrapping in towards the face or out from there? So that's really the big question here. You've got 2 ways to wear them. You can kind of play with it, mix them and match them a little bit. But if I take the yellow, I kind of just, I'm going to show them flaring out from the face here. They do have, oh gosh, I thought we had a length on these. These are about 3/4 of an inch if my memory serves, 5/8 or 3/4. Let's check it out. See what we have exactly here in the length. They're going to be, yeah, they're 5/8. Top to bottom, so 5/8 post at the top, butterfly backing, still going to give you piercing coverage because there's a little bit of diamond weight that goes higher than the post itself. And then we are so ready to wow you with a look here on the ear so you can see how they're going to drape. I mean, I love how they do that little curly Q swirl. And you can see there, even with no backing on, how they look here from a distance and how they're still giving piercing coverage, and that I really appreciate because I got bad piercings. So again, they've just been stretched out over the years because trying on jewelry every day for a living, it does a number on your earlobe. So this is really an incredible design here, and look at how pretty that is, the way that looks, and just the way you can either, and obviously I opted to have them swirl away from the jawline there. You can obviously have them go and turn in towards the jawline as well, but white and yellow only. That's it. They're $888, but they're really $799. And then let me know how we can help you. The yellow diamond earrings are still here. Back to the wheel we'll go. Take a look at that. $799 only. If you'd like to go ahead and grab those earrings for your collection. Okay, then we're going to go back. We have some rings here. Still have a couple rings to get to, and then any questions you have. Please don't wait till the very end for requests. We got to hear from you now. I've shown you so much jewelry so quickly. We really would love your requests at this point because I've shown you just about everything that I had here for today. So again, you give me so much of the inventory every day, and it's my job to go through it all. And they're always like, how do you go through it so quickly? That's the whole point. Discounting the way we're doing, things don't stick around. I've got our Alexandrite wheel. This is one of the most important wheels I've ever had, actually. And I've had wheels here since I developed them about 9 years ago. We're going to go ahead and do something crazy here on Alexandrites. 1 carat sizes, take a look at this first option, and they're all GIA certified. So that's the difference maker, is that we bring you gorgeous alexandrites pretty frequently, but not typically with GIA certs, and they're all over 1 carat in size. And I also have, look at that pear shape, yellow and white diamonds to go along your pear shape. And then I also have a cushion. So we're going to go oval, cushion, pear shape. You get to decide which one you like. And hopefully it helps to see them together, because if I show you one and then later, hours later you see another, you go, oh wait, I like that one better. So let's just show you everything we have in the 1 carat plusers in the GIA certified stones. And we can show you all the details for each and every one of them. The ruby earrings are still here if you'd like to go ahead and get those. But we have 112. Oh, where should we start? Let's start with carat weights. I'm not going to get into item numbers yet because it gets a little bit messy here. I want to show you your carat weights on the stones. There's our oval. Here's our cushion cut with a fingerprint, and then we've got the pear. So now we got to get you on the lines here because, well, this is going to be, let's start right here, this cushion cut. Gosh, that's bright. It's got a lot of bright goldens. That's going to be the 1 carat 24. Actually listed as Brazilian on the cert. Okay, that's hugely important. It is the largest. That's why I'm starting there. That's the largest stone. Chances are that one's going to go fast and first. It's going to be the 124. If you like the oval, off to the left side, that's going to be the 115, has 71 points in diamonds. And then, of course, so all over a carat, 115, 124, and the pear shape is the 105. Has a nice saturated level. It's got yellow and white diamonds to go with it. I can show you the certs to go with them, but which one is your favorite? Do you have a style that you gravitate towards? Do you have a color of stone? Remember, they're all color changing. That's what people ask me all the time. I don't get it. Why is alexandrite? I had somebody, they emailed me the other day and they said, I was watching somewhere else. I know. And I know you guys do. Please do. I encourage you to watch every single shopping show out there. Most everybody's doing at this point lab grown in some kind of faux metal. That's okay. But there's a few of us that are still sticking to fine jewelry still. And the issue is that someone just said, I saw a 20-point alexandrite and it was $8,000. Why is it so much? And that's because this is one of the world's rarest stones, in large part because it's a color-changing phenomenal gemstone. That's a big reason why. So what you have here are a little step up because we have one of these. Every one of the stones has a GI cert, and then it's set in the gorgeous jewelry. So now we just need to get you a stinking low price. If I can get them under cost, I think you're going to say, yes, please, I'll take it, because we have enough shoppers out there. Listen, most people that are shopping this event, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Most people that are shopping this event, a lot of them are jewelers in the biz. They're like me. They're going, I'm buying it to put in my store. I'm buying it because I'm a reseller. I'm buying it because gold is $3,500 an ounce and diamonds are through the roof and I can't find colored stones like what TVON has. And if they're going to sell them under cost and they got the best values, every jewelry store, every dealer, everybody I encounter goes, oh, you guys have the best values on planet Earth. We do. We have the best values on planet Earth in fine jewelry and exotics. So if we are giving you a discount on our prices and our values, it doesn't get any better. There are jewelry store owners. There are manufacturers. There are people that are resellers, wholesalers, dealers in the business that are buying off this show because, first of all, it makes their life really easy. And they're most importantly making such bank when it comes to their profit margins because they're still selling in their stores for market value. And they're giving their consumers a great value and they're making a big profit margin because they're shopping at such a low price here. So whether you're in the business yourself, whether you're a collector, a real collector, like been doing it for years, or if you're a novice and you're new to the world of fabulous fine jewelry and you're so sick of seeing a lot of man-made material out there and you want something to invest in that's going to be worth something at the end of the day, this is the event to be doing it. And this is one of the rarest stones I can ever show you. And we've got certificates to go with each and every one of them. So all you need to do is tell me your favorite. They're all the same price and they used to be $12,000, $13,000, and $14,000. You guess which one was which. The big carat 24 was the most. They're all the same price today. I'm taking them down below $12,000. That's the lowest price any of them started as. I'm going to take them lower than that, and trust me when I tell you, they're all going to be gone in a hurry. So this is why I ask you to be on the phone lines, because I don't want you to miss out, because nobody knows. My operators don't know where we're going because I don't know. I just need to make sure they all go. That's my job. At this point of the show with 40 minutes left, I have to make sure jewelry goes and doesn't stay. That's my job. So even if they were supposed to be $49.99 at discount, huge value, I'll take them lower. And remember, each and every one of these are well over a carat. They are over a carat. And they come with this, which really you can't put a price tag on because right now it's so pricey to get these certs. Oh, and they're going to show you the color change. So let's see. That's the pear shape. That's the 105. Your details. We know the origin. So there you go. Let me show you all three certs. That's the pear shape on the right. Here's the cert for the oval. It's got the color change as well. There you go. There's the color change in the oval. Here's the information, 115, 5 by 7.5, and there you go. And here we go with the other cert, which is going to be for the, oh, we're calling that an oval? I thought that was a cushion. All right. It's an oval in the middle. It looks more cushiony to me. But sometimes, again, tough to tell. Oval in the middle as well. Yep, that's an oval. There you go. Without the setting, it's easier to see there. That's a really strong color change. This is why it was the $14,000 one. This is, look at that color change. I can't show it to you, but I'm glad the cert is here to do it. And there it is, Brazilian in origin. You know that carat 24 in the middle is going to go the fastest, right? It just is. It just is, and there's not a bad one in the bunch, but when you get a carat 24 that changes color like that, take advantage. It's not even $39.99. This is only one of the rarest stones in the entire world. It's one of the rarest stones you can ever purchase. It is so incredible. And which one do you like? Because it's not even $39.99. I just need to go lower. I need to sell all three, and I will. It's just that easy. I mean, you can't give away jewelry like this and have pieces stick around. Yes. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? Let's go even lower. Go ahead. Okay. Let's not even do 39. I got requests on yellow diamonds from earlier, so I'll go get that. But this is not going to be 39, 38, 37. I tell you, there's a 10% off discount, which is going to amount to a lot of extra savings. And I should never say this price with those pieces. But you know what? I'm going to do it. We're going to make them $3,699. And there's going to be like $370 coming off that price as well. So you have got a value. I have got the deals. Here's what I've got. At this point, 3 available. That won't be lasting. They're $33.29. Which one? 124. Gone. Let me try it on for you. That's already gone. It's item number 1122049. That is the carat 24 with that cert, with that Brazilian origin. That one is gone. Congratulations for $33.29. Now the question is, do you like the other oval or do you like the pear shape? There we go with yellow diamonds, or do you like the wider band with that almost starburst look to it? This is your moment. $33.29 at checkout. Amazing. And then we're going to get back to that yellow diamond. Who is asking for that 1 carat yellow diamond? I don't know if you mentioned this, but this is my personal favorite of all the yellow diamonds we had today. It is such a beauty. It looks even larger than it already is. Here's, Joanne, this is for your caller. I'm not sure who that is, but have them take a look at their screen right about now so they can see this yellow diamond 1 carat. I still cannot believe that is a 1 carat because every time I look at it, my mind has seen enough jewelry to look at it and gauge a carat weight. And yet you see this amazing, amazing cushion cut 1 carat, but it's surrounded by 21 points in yellows. It's item number 1123279. That is gorgeous. I love this ring. They're going to love it too. Is that gone? Congratulations. That one's out of here. $29.99 was the price. We have 2 Alexandrite certified left for you, and that is it. So they will be the next to go at $36.99 a piece, $33.29 at checkout. Thank you on the 124. And now we've got the 105, which is, for the record, the 105 is the pear shape, and then you have the 115 in the other oval there that's on the left. So that's going to be your choice of $33.29 at checkout. Any last minute questions or requests? We have 35 minutes left in our Saturday now. It's not a lot of time, and we still have a lot of great jewelry here. And the collar, the 7 carat 47 collar, which we had to say no to a lot of you earlier, is now back and still here just because it got swapped out for something else. So also Yvette, last call, Yvette or Kara or Yvette, if you're out there and you were looking for, I'm so tempted to show this new find because so many of you have asked for the new finds. There's a new fine Brazilian tourmaline, and I just need more of them. I don't. I checked. I actually went through our inventory of loose stones. That's the new find blue-green. It is something special. That is a beauty. Let's get to our Tanzanite drops. Coming up, I've got some very large Tanzanite drop earrings. They are 112-4828. Coming up right now, there's the oval. That's 1 of 2 that are a perfect match pair. You're getting 11 carats, 72 of gorgeous oval. Love them. Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserves with halos and diamonds in front of the earring. Just everything I think you could want in a Tanzanite drop earring. And how about a great price to go with it that's under cost? Let's take it there. Let's go there on one of our best of the best in the Tanzanite drop earrings that so many people are requesting and wanting, and very few of exist now. So again, you got a chance here, and it's last call because I can't make any more Tanzanite earrings. We know that. So let's get a really easy deal, 1172 total, almost 6 carats in each, plus you get a carat 20 in diamonds. And this one needs a little fingerprint removal is what that needs. Let me get that off, and then we'll go ahead and show you what they look like from a distance away, and then we'll get you a great value as well. I've got the measurement here, 1 3/8. Let's verify that with the ruler side by side. Indeed it is, 1 3/8. I'll pop one on for you as well. And then they're in the white gold. They will stay in the white gold. And then let's help you own them right now. The very first call, there's just one pair, obviously. So it's got a hinge style. This is not a post and backing that actually connect. So it's that little bit of a lever back that's going to pop right over the post. You can see it there. It doesn't actually snap onto the post. You're never going to worry about your post changing shape where it won't sit perfectly or latch properly. Okay, so don't worry about that, because that's where this is. We thought through everything here in that design to make sure that it's going to be classic for you and wearable always, and always appropriate. This one is, you know what, under $10,000. They're not $99.99, and if you need the ovals, and of course they pair up well with all the different shapes we've had, because you have ovals, but your priority is getting, I think, the match in the color. So if you have other Blue Wing Block Ds from us, there's the match. You're getting a really high-end museum reserve here. They sit properly. You can see that stone facing out directly out to everybody else that sees you. And we're going to make them only $5,999 only. And they'll be $600 off. So $53.99 at checkout, and we'll go back to our wheel and take another quick look at them. So that's going to be a huge value on Tanzanite drops. I'm just so thrilled we can bring them to you. Haven't been too many in the drop earrings, have there? And the diamonds up front, to get not just a carat, but a carat 20 in those fabulous diamonds right up front, that's important too. So there you go. And that's your direct look to see. And they always sit a little, they lean a little bit when they sit on the wheel here, but it's nice to see how that color so saturated. And then do let us know if you have any requests for our last 30 minutes. We're there. We're back tomorrow, but then we don't see you till Wednesday. So tomorrow, a big Sunday from 10 to 1, same time, same place as today. Back with you in the morning for our big Sunday. It's the finale of our week, and we don't see you till Wednesday. Yeah. What about it? Do you want to see it? Oh, you're taking it. We haven't presented it. Do you want to see it? Okay, let's present it first, just so you know what you're looking at. I hate when you say sold when you don't have the price yet, because we don't know. But item number here is going to be 112-6148. It is our new find, blue-green Brazilian stone. These are the stones that look so similar to Paraiba, and they may very well be. We just don't know yet. It's item number 6148, and that's our 330 cushion cut. 330 cushion, carat 15 in diamonds. And they go all the way around. They just split on the very sides, and then that double halo turns into a single halo and then just ends up into a split shank there. That's a large diamond weight. And how clean is that tourmaline? Gorgeous, isn't it? Huge value, $79.99 it should be. I have had, so for those of you that were asking, the $12.89 that is already spoken for in the 11 carat I had last night, they're all gone. They're all gone. I have looked, or was that Thursday night or Wednesday? Either way. Point is, this week I've had the 2 big ones go, and there is nothing else even loose. I have scoured our inventory. I've looked at every loose stone we have. There's nothing bigger in the new fine Brazilian stone. So this is where you can shop what you have here and get this 330, because it's a definite large size on its own. And we'll make it even better than $79.99. It's only one. It's $3,499, and then it's $350 off. So you get it for $31.49. And Allison, I'm going to show this on the hand. I think your caller is verifying on this one. So let me show it on the hand here. We went from 8 And basically it's $31.50 and it's gone. Congratulations. Here it is on the hand. That one is sold. Thank you so much. And then we've got Patricia's request coming up. Pink diamond earrings. Uh-oh. And a last call on another TBTY. That is sold. Here we go. I have got, I guess that's just a few left in the white gold on our 1 carat DBTY. Oh, this is from last night. It's the dangling version. Okay. So this is the one from last night. We had the smaller version debut today. This is the one. Okay. So I do have a couple left from good news. We've got 3 left. Item number is 1115147. I was wearing this all of last night. It's that same 9-stone style that we love. And it is fabulous. No Tracy. It's just after 3 hours of trying on jewelry, my skin reacts to gold. So that's, but don't worry. I know she's always very concerned. I cleared my throat once and she panicked. But yes, I'm okay. Just again, it's just, yeah. Wearing jewelry for all these hours, yeah. So here we go, but I'm sorry for the unsightly finger. Terrible, I know. Here we go. This is going to be our 9-stone TBTY. It drapes the 9 stones here throughout, and that's going to be, you know what, 16, 17, and 18 inches, yes. So this is the one, if you were with me at all last night, this was our big event piece from last night's show. That beautiful lobster claw, the 16, 17, and 18. All you get to decide day by day how you want to wear it, where it's going to sit best for the neckline. It's only going to be, though, it's all of $9.99. So it's our last call. White gold is all that I have, though. So my apologies, my yellow and my rose gold sold out as of yesterday or a few hours ago last night. So that's it, guys. That's a beautiful value. And thank you, Patricia, for that request. Now, do you also want to see pink diamonds? Patricia, I have pink diamond earrings for you that are a match to a ring that was here once upon a time. Let me take this over to the neckline, Tony, and try it on for everybody. So in case you weren't with me last night, please be with us on our Friday nights. They're so much fun. Every show that we do, I think, is a lot of fun. You know, when you love jewelry, we have a good time. And nothing better than selling fine jewelry for cheap. I mean, that's my favorite thing in the world to do. So, yeah, it's kind of fun. I wish I could do this in all facets of my jewelry life, right? It's not, jewelry like this doesn't usually sell for under $1,000. This is like a $25,000 necklace. Why? Because let's not forget, those are 11-point diamonds that you have. They're not small diamonds. Those are not accents. They look bigger, I realize that's thanks to the bezel, but they're also 11 points plus. That is not a small diamond. An accent is a 1-pointer. An 11-pointer is not a diamond accent anymore. It's a bigger stone. So white gold's all I have left. I've only got 3 available. That's it. That's all. Let me know if you'd like one of those. And then I got to set up our earrings. So let's go to the pink diamond and white diamond earring drops that I have here. Oh, wonderful. Oh, Barbara, today you did? Is that Barbara on the lines with Allison? All right, good. Thank you, Barbara. I'm so glad. I did look for you, Barbara. I spent a good bit of time the other night, late, looking through our inventory to see if there was anything large in the Brazilian. Yeah. DBTYs continue to go out. Last call on those DBTYs. With only 3, I'm not going to sit on it, but we have 2 left. Here we go. 1110222. Easy enough. Pink diamond drop earrings. I've got another. It's a match. It's pink diamond pave. It's white diamonds up front and around. And you know what we're going to do? I'm going to make this easy. And thank you on that new find. So, Allison, was that Barbara that got that ring from you? Was that? I was just wanting to thank her. I didn't know which one she got. She just messaged me. She got, what's that? It was. Okay, thank you. I just didn't know which one she got. All right, so thank you, Barbara. Enjoy. I'm so glad we had them for you. Thank you very much for being with us today. Yes. Go ahead. DBTY. It's a DDBTY. That's going to be the dangling diamonds by the yard. They're still here for you. And then all we got to do now, 61 points in pinks, 36 points in white. Wait a minute. Do we have a lot of diamond weight or what? We got 97 points in diamonds and I got 25 minutes to work a magic miracle for you. And whatever it is you want to take or steal from us, please call me. Let me know what you need to see. For those of you that are just hanging out window shopping, fabulous. For those of you that are shoppers and know the discounts and know the values, let's get our pink diamond earrings. Thank you for the request. I'm going to make this easy. That's almost a carat, and the pink diamonds are overwhelming the white diamond weight. So when you get a majority, that's when you get more than half, is the majority. And this is a vast majority of pink diamonds in pave, and they look fabulous. And you know what? Let's send them out of here. $39.99 earrings, yeah. If I was anywhere else, I could get a $49 or $39.99 price, and you know what? Everyone would be happy. At TVON, we have a little higher expectation and standard for a value, don't we? We really do. I call it spoiling you rotten. That's what I do. I spoil our jewelry shoppers absolutely rotten. And you know what? If I haven't, you haven't been shopping with me. Let's make it $39, $29, $19. Forget about it all. We'll go $14.99 on pink and white diamond earrings. And we still have the Tanzanite drops. I still have two of our Alexandrites, Mary Jo and Juliet. I just got your request handed to me, so we're going to show those next. Yes. Jess? I do. White gold DDB2Is for $9.99. Still good to go. Got to try one of these on. Here we are. There's the length. Let's take a look with the ruler. So what I like to do is show you here so you don't have to just believe me. You got 1 inch and you're going, no, they're more. No, they're not. They're 1 inch in what you see when they're on. So let me pop one on for you so you can see what that's all about. We've got white and pink diamonds together. Those are natural pink diamonds. We'll see the close up. Then I'll give me just about 2 seconds here. I'll pop one of those on my ear. You can see what that's going to look like. And they'll be actually $13.49 at checkout if you'd like to get those. Take a look there. There it is. So that's what you see there with that beautiful white diamonds. And again, excuse my ugly piercing. I know you guys are so critical. I know it's terrible. I know. But again, I'll get it when I want to go into the knife one day. I'll do that. But take a look. That's a beautiful, beautiful look. And the pinks are soft, but they're all set in rose gold. And you've got that drop. So $1,349, and they're yours. And they get you almost a carat in diamonds. Let's go back to our wheel. Take another close-up look there, and we will show. Oh, we have a black diamond pendant. I have not seen this in a while. So we've got Mary Jo, great request. Thank you for that. Juliet, we've got your Burma ruby wonder ring. I only have one though, so we'll show that real quick here. And then here are the pink diamonds in the match pair. So there you go. Those are those pinky, almost purples. They're really got a strong pink saturation level to them. So there they are. If you'd like to get them, you may. And then we'll move right along. We've got our last call. So again, got to move quickly here because the requests, it's that time. You know it's the end of the show if the requests start really ramping up. So we've got more requests on the way. Here you go, Juliet. This is a wonder ring style, but done in an upgrade. We had the sapphire version last night. Now it's the ruby and diamonds turn, and it's a one only in yellow gold. That's 47 points in ruby in 6671, and there's just one. I'll size it for you. I love that we've had ability and availability to size everything today. That has been a huge advantage, and I'm so appreciative to that. So again, had some restrictions the last week or two. So here you go. Get whatever size you need. It's in the yellow gold only. That's half white diamonds, half diamond cut rubies out of Burma. They're stunning, and this is going to be for one caller, and it's $7.99. So that'll be a one only. Let me try it on for you. And unfortunately, we're down to our last one on this style, but there are multiple ways to wear it, and you can always pair it up with something else. And it's another ring design that, being the mid-size, also works with, I would say, anywhere on the hand. I would say pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb, okay? I love this beautiful chevron design, and if you point it the other way, I don't know, it's always hard to decide which is a better look. I think it looks really good either way. So that's it. So $7.99, it's $80 off. It'll be $7.19 and change at checkout if you like our ruby and diamond wonder ring style. But that's it for you. So that's just one only. It's gonna go. And then we also have this black diamond pendant. What do you think? Black diamond piece. Look at that. You know, it's a pretty style. I'm going to show it on the hand here first because I was trying to find the bail. There's actually, it's got cutout details, but you look for the ovals. The ovals are where the bail is, okay? So it's designed to have the pink diamonds on the side, okay? You know, that really special look here. So that's going to be item number 1118057. Okay. You know what we're going to do? I've also got one. That's a 380 black diamond in the center. I think it's the only black diamond piece we have. It is a 380, 4 points in the pinks that are going to go east and west. And then you have the 76 points in the white diamonds. How about 80 points inside diamonds? But you got to add that 80 points to the 380. So there's a lot going on. 460 if my math is right. It's not my strong suit, but I can figure that out. That's going to be a one only. We'll blow it out right now, $19.99. And look at the size that gives you. Look at the size that delivers. Let me give you a measurement so we can see the overall diameter. It is a round. Where the bail is at, it's going to be, you can see there, it's about, I would say it's right there at a little over 3/4 of an inch in diameter. But it's also going to be specifically with the pink diamonds on the east and west sides. That's how the bail is oriented. So yes, Thank you very much. Our 751 aqua from earlier has found its home. That ruby wonder ring is still here. This is what it looks like. Let's take it on over the neckline, Tony, and show them there, just so we can see the size from a different perspective there, whether it's up against a bright color or on my skin tone. There it is with the black diamond in the center and then the pink and the white around it. Back to the hand we go there, and that's going to be one caller, $17.99. And again, ruby and diamond wonder ring, one only, still here. If you'd like to get it, we have a 5-stone diamond band, all bezel set. That's still here. Let's go. Here we are, last call. And this is the diamond band. Haven't seen this yet until now. Yeah, which one? Black diamond band or black diamond pendant? Only one. Thank you. Stays as is, white and rose gold on that one, Jess. All right, our black diamond pendant is gone. Here we go with the 5-stone band. I know a lot of you have been asking me for more 5 stones. The 5-stone prong set, done, gone, sold out. It's done. 7-stone, done, gone, sold out. All of them. I checked yesterday. I was here checking everything. This is the only band I have left in a 5-stone style. It happens to be the bigger stones in the bezel setting. And thank you on that aqua. Enjoy it. It's beautiful. I was just getting one last look at it before it departs. It is a beauty. We're going to show you the collar again, the 747 collar. I am not leaving here till that 747 collar goes. We also have this really, really important 5-stone, which is item number 1124152, and it is going to be our 5-stone carat 53. Amazing look here, all smooth and sleek and seamless the way it sets on the hand. That's what I love about bezels, not to mention it makes those diamonds that are 30 points look even bigger. They're at least 30 points. They're actually a little bit bigger than that. Here's what it looks like on the hand and goes across the way. So no matter what your ring size is, are you a size 4 or are you size 14? Doesn't matter. You're going to have those diamonds really filling up the finger there, looking fabulous like an eternity band. And what we're going to do is take it a lot lower than that $69.99 price tag. And yes, a carat 53, if you take that and divide it by 5, yes. Oh, did she get it? Wonderful. Thank you very much, Mary Jo. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your black diamond and pink diamonds and white diamonds. These are actually a little over 30 points. That's just a minimum. You might get even bigger. You might get even more. We know that they're going to be a minimum of like 30.6 points a piece. So yeah, figure 30 to 33. They're right in that third of a carat range. And we're going to make the ring $24.99. It's only in white gold. And that is that smooth. I love that smooth, seamless, just sleek, right? It feels good because you don't have to worry about, you know, like catching on things. Like I really love my clothing. I really just don't want, I've had jewelry ruin clothing often. And, you know, I don't like when that happens because, you know, clothing can be expensive too. So it's one of those things where you've got a perfect smooth surface and you've got really good diamonds and you've got, again, the fabulous look that you're probably going to wear every day. Shall we show you one more look at the collars? Because we actually, well, we had them go out and then we had one come back. So I want to bring that out for you again. I think our ruby and diamond wonder ring is still here if you'd like to go ahead and get it. We still have some of the big 1 carat dangling diamonds by the yard for $8.99 at checkout. A couple of those still available. Our big kunzite is here. I think our big yellow diamond earrings, they're still here, yeah. From yesterday, yes, I can. I think it's still here, but I'm not entirely sure. So let me see if I still have it. It might be in the back, but let me check it out. I have it. Very good. It's the pairing. It's really the match to what we just saw in rubies. Here's a request here, 112-6594, blue sapphires and white diamonds. This time in yellow, or white gold rather. So the yellow gold was with the rubies. Now we've got the white gold paired up with those diamond cut blue sapphires, bright as can be. 44 points is the blue sapphire weight, 40 points in the white diamonds, and that is that same mid-size wonder style in the white gold only. We'll just wrap up our show with a couple of recaps here, and this one is only $9.99. Blue sapphires and white diamonds together. Then of course it also happens to be in the white gold. We will size it for you. So a beautiful option there and a fantastic value if you would like to have that one. I know we did have a very important 14 karat 07 Tanzanite as well last evening. I will show that again as well because that's an important stone. And there is our wonder band, and this one's already, I think, verifying. So here's a quick look at it on the hand. These still, they may not be bezels, but they still sit low profile enough on the hand where they are also very wearable. So something to consider there. And then we're going to be on our way. Look at that. And again, same thing. You can pop it on on either way you want to. It'll be $8.99 at checkout for you instead, because you got $100 extra off. And then the white gold, and you just let us know the ring size you would prefer. And again, another pinky to thumb. It really works anywhere on the hand. I mean, take a look, just a brief little look here. I mean, I love that ring as a thumb ring, especially that point away. Yes. You got it. All right. So that's it. Sapphire and diamond ring. Then here we go. Let me go ahead and show the collar again, because this is one that I know we had to turn people away earlier. And so now you're probably wondering, why the heck were we showing it? If I turned so many people away, it's because it was swapped out for a different item. So we're going to bring back 112-2755. It is the 747 diamond collar. This is the 17-inch in the white gold. There is only one. We have the smaller version, which is a 429 karat weight in 16 inches. If you would prefer it. And now we get to do something a little bit wild here. And this is that collar, 17 inches closure that looks like our tennis bracelets, really. It keeps the diamonds going. The only way you even see the closure is by looking for those figure eights that are securing it, keeping it locked 2 times over so that it is 100% secure on your neckline. That is one you would be heartbroken if you lost. So we really ensure that we do everything. Make sure you go ahead and always snap your figure eights, okay? Lock those in so that it's not going anywhere, okay? Don't want that ever to fail you. So that's important. And here we are looking at that big old value right now on a diamond tennis necklace. Yes. Okay, so our ruby wonder ring and our blue sapphire wonder ring, they're gone. Thank you so much. And here we go with the collar at $79.99. There's an $800 discount. It's one of the healthier discounts we've seen of the entire day today, certainly of the entire inventory as well. $71.99 will be your price tag at checkout, and that's going to be $71.99 for that one only. It's just got to be the 17-inch in the white gold. It's got to be it is usually a size that is very popular because it still sits at the base of the neckline, and that's usually where we want a collar, whether you're wearing it by itself or deciding to layer it with other pieces. Usually where we want it to drape is right there at the base of the neckline. If 17 inches works for you, and it does for most of us, that'll be a great way to go. And then this is the non-graduated style, because there have been collars in the past that have gotten a little smaller through the sides and the back. This one does not. It's the same size round brilliance in the back and the sides and the front. So it's always going to be consistent. That's what keeps it sitting so beautifully on the neckline. Don't twist or turn it before you put it on. Just make sure it's all like one straight line as you put it on and clasp it closed. And then it's going to lay and drape beautifully on that neckline for you so that it doesn't do that flip turn thing that we don't want our collars to do. No point in wearing it if it's flipping to the back side, because it'd be a lot more economical to buy a necklace without diamonds. So if you're not going to see your diamonds, forget about it. Don't buy it. If you want a piece that's really well made and got the big baskets to ensure that it's not going to flip, that's the way to do it. So our last call is now on that one. If you need to see the 429, let me know. We can show the 429, which is our 16-inch. We can show that again. Let's get to it, guys. We've got 10 minutes left in the show, actually 12 to be exact. You know what? I've got one more thing to show you here that we have not seen tonight. And this has got to go. And again, I have to remind you, we turned people away earlier from this necklace because it was sold and then it got swapped. And so I really encourage you, there's no funny business here, it's just one. There's only one. And it's still here and it should go. And when it does go, there's nothing left of that size. So that's hugely important. All right, coming up. I couldn't leave these behind. These are the North Star earrings. We have the pendant already in this event and it's gone. So maybe perhaps you wanted the earring to go with it, and I'm gonna try my best to show them here up close to you. They are the North Star in white or yellow gold. Look at that. It is the match, and I know they're not gonna sit on their own very well, but we're gonna show you what they look like from a distance and then keep calling on anything, and then we're gonna show you the 14 karat 07. But this is the earring, and I wanna show you from a distance in the yellow gold. The item number here is 1110400. And I've got the yellow gold here to show you. They're beautiful from the front and the back. They've got these graduated diamonds that start with the larger diamonds in the center, and you've got that kind of extended out. Now we've got a rose gold pair. They're just not out here. So there's one pair in rose, three pairs in yellow. Good news there, because the yellow gold's been popular. 3 pairs in yellow and 4 pairs in white gold. So they will not stick around. And this has a length of 1.5 inches, and I'll show that to you here. And this is time, I know these are always popular in the pendant and the earring form. There's your 1.5" drape, lever back finishing, so great details there. And we only have just these last few, 1 in rose, 3 in yellow, 4 in white, that's it. And they're under 1,000, and let's keep going from there. Let's take them even lower. How about $599? That's it. And you've got a $60 discount, so it'll be $539 at checkout. And here we go with this fabulous, fabulous value. And it's our last call on any one of them you'd like in the white, the yellow, or the rose. But that is a beautiful look. Yes. I can. I've got the 429 here as well. If she missed, did she miss the presentation earlier? All right, we'll recap that as well. Let me go right on over to go get it. And I know we're going to leave you with a side profile view, but let me show you the 429, which is our 16-inch, by the way. So if that tends to work better for you, here it is, the 16-inch. In the 429, it's also a smaller scale necklace. So the diamonds individually are smaller. Take a look at this on my hand here. It's item number 1110175. This is the only other collar I have. It is the only other one. 429 in diamonds. Also not graduated. All the diamonds are the same size. And it's got the insert closure, the big round brilliance, and it's our 429. It stays in the white gold. It's in 16 inches. And there is a huge value on this one piece. And no, you're not spending $7,999. We did that on the last one. It's still available if you'd like it. This has that same insert closure, 2 figure-8 safety catches as well, so that it's super secure when it's on. But it is also that anti-flip because it's all the same size diamonds, front to back to sides. That is so important to me. I will not show one that is graduated any longer. I just won't do it. I want you to have something that's going to look as beautiful on every single time you wear it, no matter what you're doing. If you're in a more formal event or if you're just, out on the dance floor, jumping around dancing, you need to have your collar look perfect. And this one is it, and it's under $5,000. It's $44.99. It also is $450 off that price. So it's actually just a smidge over $4,000 to get a diamond collar, which maybe this is your more wearable option. Maybe you don't want the larger diamonds. Maybe the smaller diamonds, which are not small, but smaller than, let's say, our 7-carat 47. This is where it just depends on your own lifestyle, what you prefer, what you deem more wearable for you. And let's see who's got this one. 16 inches is all I have in the white gold. So it'll be right out to you. I know that's going to go out on Monday, and it'll be a piece that you're wearing in no time at all. And I hope you just really, truly wear it, live in it, love it. So that's, yes. Okay, so our star earrings continue to go out the door. I do have a Tanzanite I want to share with you that we haven't seen yet today. And this is basically $4,049. So huge value there on our 16-inch collar. The 17-inch is also here with the 747. And actually, let me show them together if I can, so you can see how they compare if they are side by side. So again, that's the larger carat weight, and the longer length is back here up top. And that's going to be the smaller length with the smaller carat weight. So again, 17 inches, 16 inches. Don't let where I'm draping that. I just want you to see the difference there between the two sizes. And that's $79.99 for the larger and $44.99. But again, you're saving an extra 10% off either one. So huge value there. Either way you want to go, let me know. That's our last call on the collars. And that's a lot of gold to melt. So they tend to take, the jewelers, when they go set down to melt, we tend to take the heavier pieces and melt those first, because that's where you get more gold payoff, is to take heavier pieces. Obviously, that would be the heaviest piece of the day in gold weight. So there's a lot of gold payoff when you melt it down. So that's a great way to go. Let me show you this one, the 1407. Then let me know if you have any other requests, anything else you want to see before we sign off here in about 6 minutes. Okay, we are 6 minutes away from the very end of our Saturday, but we're back tomorrow to do it again, 10 o'clock Pacific and 1 p.m. Eastern time. But here is 112-7324, and those collars should go. I would be very, very, very shocked if we have those collars melted down at the end of the day. I would rather they go to you. There's a ton of labor that goes into them. This is the chance to pick them up. This is our 1407 in that Tanzanite. Stunner, it really is. It is a beauty. It truly is one of the best we've ever had, and it's a museum reserve, and of course something special about getting the emerald cut. and 46 points in diamonds side by side with it. So that's hugely important. You've got the big, 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 big look here. And yes, it's going to be gorgeous on the hand, but I don't mean hard to wear. There's a reason we didn't go diamonds all the way around the stone. We just kept them to the sides here, to the east and west. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It is museum reserve, so you're going to see a whole lot of red coming through on that stone, and there it is. That beautiful look, and it is going to be 46 points in the diamond, stays in the white gold. We have no problem sizing that for you. Should be a fairly simple piece to size, and it is down to, and keep in mind, it started at $18,999, went down to $16,999. Then I just got it down below $10,000. We have 5 minutes to go. Still, both collars remain available. And we have now the ring that is going under $10,000, not $99, not $89, not $79. I'm blowing it out. It is $6,999. It's the lowest it can ever be. And then you also have $700 off that price. So your final price at checkout is $6,299. No reason to wait. Unless you want to, forever just think about it and wish and hope that one day you'll see something else like it. I can already tell you we don't have anything else like it. We're in last call on Blue Wing Block Ds overall. The stone, not only would the piece be melted, the stone would be off to a museum to be on display. This one's headed for Europe if it sticks around. But given that it was here last night, I had several of you ask if I could save it for another day to see it one more time in the daytime hours. Here it is. And that is Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve Perfection. 4 minutes to go in the show. $62.99 on that Tanzanite. Also makes that, by the way, I can carat, let's just go ahead and do the carat weight. Actually, the carat price tag per carat is $447. That's what you're paying. If the gold is free, if the diamonds are free, that's $447 a carat on a museum reserve. Because normally you see $7,000 more associated with 12 carats, 13 carats. We got the 14 carat pluser here. And here's what it looks like up close and personal. So we've got our white gold, sizing it to whatever size is working for you, and that beautiful look where you see those unbelievable red flashes coming through. It's a perfect way to go. Thank you so much for being with me today on this Saturday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever that may entail. If your day is going to be made a little better with the anticipation of a diamond collar coming out to you on Monday, then this would be the time. With our last 3 minutes left of airtime, this is the time to let us know what you'd like, okay? Let us know if there's anything else. It's not just the diamond collars. There are a few other assorted pieces from the day that are still available, including 2 of our certified Alexandrites and a few other assorted pieces as well. A few diamond by the yard opportunities as well, from more expensive to more affordable. We've had a lot of different options there. So feel free to call us, and then we're at $62.99 here for that 14 karat 07 masterpiece. And anything else you want to check on, we're always going to be here for a few extra minutes answering your phone calls, because inevitably we got a lot of phone calls that come in here at the end. So let me know if we can help you out with anything. We have 2 final minutes, and don't forget, join me tomorrow. Tomorrow may be the last day of the show, last day of the sale event, rather, last show of the event. You'll have to tune in tomorrow and find out. I'm going to see how much inventory we've gone through and how much is left after today. But again, getting to the final looks here of everything else that you haven't yet seen in the collection. But tomorrow, Cellular Melted will continue for our big Sunday. I hope you'll join me for that. It starts at 10 a.m. That's Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then we have 3 hours of amazing jewelry coming up for you tomorrow. So I hope you'll join me for our Sunday. And of course, we've got our last call on this show, and those collars, $747 in the 17-inch or the $429 in the 16-inch that you can get for either a little over $7,000 or just a little over $4,000, and quite the value on some really exquisite diamond collars in a lot of gold. So make sure you dial in on those, and anything else you'd like to check on. Always worth doing. You never know what pieces got swapped out or changed, or if there happens to be maybe one DBTY left for you, or whatever it is that you're thinking about. We're going to help you out. We've got our phone lines stay open for a couple minutes after we do go off the air. So we're off the air in about a minute, and we're here to help you out beyond that. So just jot that phone number down so you know how to reach us. That's your VIP phone line, and then we'll be able to help you and answer any questions about what you've seen already today, let you know if it's still available. Do not wait on anything because obviously the melt process starts here today. So that's hugely important. And we gotta get you these pieces before they get melted down because there's no option. And if we remade it, think of what the price would be going forward. Yeah, definitely not the prices you're seeing here on this show today. So thank you again. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Come join me tomorrow for our big 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time show. Again, 10 a.m. Pacific, that's noon Central, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern time as well. We'll have 3 hours. We'll sell it or melt it for those 3 hours, and we're going to have a blast with the great merchandise. Our Sundays are never one to miss, so always got to be here on Sundays with us. And thank you again for watching and shopping today on this Saturday. Hope you have a great rest of your day. For all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Call us, call us, call us. We'll be here for a couple of minutes after we go off the air to help you out on the phone lines. And thank you again. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.